Hello.
And we're live.
Welcome to the final episode of Versace. Hawk, I guess. This is probably going to be the last we see of her ever, right? Because didn't we kill her in?
We left her in the fade, but there is a question as to whether or not Versace Hawk can ever truly die.
She just becomes a new nightmare demon.
Yeah, death can come for Versace, but we're not really sure that death can withstand the horrible, horrible visage of some creature so foul.
It's true. So, I guess, yeah. First off, let us run some scripts because I have gotten quite a lot of I'm going to say the best of the worst is probably what I would call this
hmm
collection.
I'm excited. I'm ready. The game is loading up right now, so yeah, we should be able to.
I was going to say, like, I don't see anything on screen, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think it should be coming up. It's hanging a little bit longer than it normally does, but it's coming up here.
It's too much shit. The game is like, all right, I've had it.
Either
I've
that
had it.
or Dragon Age 2 is just not ready to quit Versace.
That's true, yeah. Mm.
Now we are getting a Dragon Age 2 is not responding.
Oh no!
And I tested it a second ago. You sent me the new mod list and I loaded everything up to make sure that it would work.
I mean, I did the same thing. Like, it works fine on mine.
It worked fine on mine also.
Well, apparently, except for now,
Ah,
apparently.
Jesus fucking Christ. Here we go. Let me put up the cowboy difficulties.
Yeah, here we go. To be fair, we have had remarkably less difficulties than we had with Tamar. Like there was a couple episodes we had to just cancel because we were having so many
That's
issues.
true. That is really true. I can't believe this thing is I think it's done. I think it just died. It just hard froze. That's the only time I've had an actual crash to desktop with Dragon Age 2, I'm pretty sure.
God, what have I done to it?
And I mean, it couldn't have even been 20 minutes ago when I tested it out. And I changed nothing.
Well, Jordan.
There we go. Okay, we got it
Oh,
loaded
it's
up
good
now.
now.
Very good.
Okay. About to say like, well, thank you for coming for the finale.
Let me
That's it.
let me switch this over to the game feed. And all right, people should be seeing it here in a couple seconds now.
I just see black.
Couple more seconds. The OBS preview is showing it now. So
There we go.
there we go. Very good.
All right.
Well, let me load into the game here. God, it really does feel. It's not the end of an era. Well, it is the end of an era, right? Because Versace started an Inquisition, and we're still going to do a DAO crazy mods playthrough. But this is the end of Versace.
Yep. It's kind of weird when you think about it.
It is pretty weird.
Yeah, like we'll probably see Tamara again, but like Versace's, this is it. This is the end.
How are we going to do it if Hawk somehow makes an appearance
God, I don't
in
even
Dragon
fucking
Age
know.
4?
It's gonna, like, you would think she'd have to get even crazier somehow, and I don't know how you're gonna do that. Anyway, let's
ZZ run script.
Not ZZ, it's just run script.
Oh wait, that's alright.
Yeah, ZZ is I think mostly an Origins thing.
Run script.
So, we're gonna start out with a few for the fellas. So we want run script vigilante. Vigilante.
Aha, done.
All right. And then another one for the fellas. I say fellas because it's for guys, not like the guys would find this attractive, or maybe they will. I don't know. RL_ Banshees, BANSHEES cry CRY.
Haha, alright, got it.
All right. Do we want to just do it all at the same time and then we have a fashion show later, or?
Yeah, let's do it all at the same time.
Okay. So, run script, RL_ leather and lace 2.
I think I had a typo. RL_ leather and lace.
The number 2.
Damn it, I did it wrong again. Okay.
Did you put the number in there?
No, I forgot it. Leather and lace, the number 2. Alright, I'm pretty sure I had it entered in that right that time.
Is it if you go into your inventory? Is there a leather and lace thing in there? Maybe we just have so much shit in our inventory. The game's like, all right, guys, come on now.
Now, okay. Run script very carefully. Space RL underscore leather and right now like an ampersand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And lace. The number 2, the numeral 2.
The number 2, yeah, numeral 2.
Okay, got it.
Okay. The next one is RL underscore ancient magi.
Ancient magi. Got it.
Next one is RL underscore multi leopard.
Oh no.
Yeah, that one's a bit more on the nose. Actually, the next one's also very on the nose. Did you get that one?
I did.
Okay. The next one is RL underscore serpent queen.
I have botched that one. Let's do it again. Run script RL underscore serpent queen. Got it.
All right, and then fire dancer. Just fire dancer.
Run script fire dancer.
That one is from a different mod maker, so I don't know if it gives you a signal that you officially got it.
Okay. Okay, we got fire dancer. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Lord, what is with this icon?
Yeah, the icons. I like to wear that one, particularly the pink one. I found this one and I thought it was hilarious. So.
Okay. All right. Okay, the pink one, you say?
The pink one, yes.
All right, I guess I should just throw it on right now, right? Was that the last one?
Yep.
Fire dancer pink. Here we go. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, I just turned her around and
Oh yeah, there's a bit of booty.
Ooh,
a lot of booty actually.
Well, look, at least Versace ain't skipping no meals, as the song goes.
I don't know. I actually think she's skipping a lot of meals.
Well, you know, she's doing a lot of squats. Holy shit. Okay, and there's boots as well.
Yep, she looks like a hot rod. Isn't it great?
She looks like bad parenting is what she looks like. Is there a hood or anything for the fire dancer?
I think there is a hood, yeah.
I don't...
Maybe, or maybe not. I don't know.
We're gonna take this other one off, and this is a fucking disaster. And by disaster, I mean, what else would we do for the finale, quite honestly?
Like, look at her, come on.
Yeah, we're also gonna have to work on what the definition of a bit of booty is, because that might be about as much I think, honestly, there's almost a buffer overflow on the memory of my computer right now. Like, I need to upgrade my computer to render all of this booty.
Like, you can have complete booty, you know? So I'm just saying that, like...
Oh, I didn't mean as far as how much was being shown. I just thought as much as, like, there's curvature to that posterior.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so let's throw on some of our companions. Now, I think I'm thinking Banshee's Cry for Anders.
Banshee's Cry for Anders. All right,
yes.
A little bit of Banshee's Cry. Where do we?
Bodice
of the Banshee. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh boy. My man is feeling wild and free right now, is what it looks like.
He also has some booty, but not as much as Versace. Yeah, not as much, but it's a little there.
Okay, and I assume there's gloves and stuff also?
There are, but it's just based, like, I mean, the star of the show here is obviously the bodice.
Clearly, yeah, he's got some boots and gloves, but okay, what is this? Gloves of the Banshee. All pretty tame, but he's got a hood, which is really weird.
I know, right?
Because there's more of his head covered than his ass at this point, and I'm not really sure who's designing this shit. What's going on here, people?
Oh god. So next for, let's say, Aveline, I was thinking multi-leopard.
Aveline multi. Hang on one second. I'm gonna move something on my mic.
Okay. I think we have. Yeah, we got rid of Fenris, and the only other guy in our team is Varric and Sebastian. So Sebastian can wear the other dude one. All right.
Everyone, let me know because I was pretty frustrated with the audio on the Witcher 3 stream last time when I listened to it. I have a oh Jesus, a noise gate set up in OBS to try and cut out background noise, but I also move away from my mic too much. And so I was doing this and cutting in and out, and it was really frustrating. So anyway, people let me know in the chat if I'm cutting in and out randomly. Okay, Anders is good. What's the next outfit?
I'm thinking for Aveline we do multi-leopard.
Multi-leopard.
Right. She seems like the type of person who would be into latex.
Oh, but I mean, naturally.
Yeah, it's Aveline.
Wait, what is it called? Is it called multi-leopard?
That's a good point.
It wasn't the leather and lace one, right?
There's Hood of the Colored Leopard, or multicolored
leopard. I think I got it. Yeah, Bodice of the Multicolored Leopard. There we go.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. There's still big armor on from the last one. Let me get the gloves on.
Yeah, I was told that you were silent for about 10 minutes on the last stream.
It wasn't that long. I was fighting some hounds or something, and I had forgotten that I had put it on mute, and I was like breaking down like this enemy type and how they are, and like this is how you fight. That nobody heard any of that.
It's always like the best bit of content that nobody hears, you know.
Always. Wow. So this is very this is not very armored for Aveline. This is a new look for her.
Yeah, unfortunately, there wasn't any more scantily clad armor. It was just, like bulky scantily clad armor. This is just scantily clad armor in general.
It's very colorful. Like it's just insanely colorful. I feel like the colors on everyone.
It's a bit like stripper Lisa Frank, if you will, is what I was thinking.
I mean, that's exactly correct. All right. So what about for Meryl?
I was thinking Serpent Queen. Or no, let's go. Well, it's Serpent Queen or Ancient Magi. Which one do you think works best?
Should I just look at both real quick?
Yeah, if you want.
Right, Bodice of the Serpent Queen. Oh Lord. Okay. We're getting an idea of what that one is like. And then what's the Magi? There we go.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're terrible.
I mean, what did you expect?
Would anyone else use the one that she's not using? Can I?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. This is. I've given you all the things, and this is your playground to make whatever horrible party. We have other party members too that we can.
Bodice of the Magi is bad. It's so bad, and it's so utterly terrible that we have to use it. Okay, and it's also blue, right? It has blue, yeah.
Oh, that's true. It matches her fake skin tone.
It kind of does, and it looks very. What did we describe her as? The sloppy DIY. It looks like she made this herself, and she's so proud of it.
That is true. Yeah. She didn't know how to sew garments together, so she just hooked it with rings.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Oh God.
All right, let's see what. I assume there's other pieces to this.
Yeah, I think I don't. You have so much crap in your inventory. I don't even know what.
Oh, there we go. There's a hood. The hood feels like it's obviously from Isabella.
Oh yeah. I feel like so. If you've noticed anything that I said starts with LR, when we're doing these run scripts are all the same mod set, which that mod set they worked very hard, but holy crap, is there some stinkers? And it's huge. There's so many I didn't use. It's kind of crazy. Like if you see these terrible things that I've done to this game, there are just as many others I didn't use, and then also the ones I didn't use because we would get banned.
I just want to point out, someone in the chat just said Meryl is hot. Go to your room. Just go straight to your room. Just don't even. No dinner. Do your chores.
No dinner.
Clean your room. Read the Bible.
Oh God, who else do we even even have it available to like use because we got rid of Fenris and Isabella, right?
That's true. I don't know, but I like this crew so much right now. I think we should stick with them for a little bit.
That's fair, but I'm saying we should change other people's outfits so in the next cutscenes they will have this.
Oh, you're right. Okay, let's. We're right by the gather party thing, so let's. We got Varric. We got Sebastian, and that's about it, unless we count our added party.
We can't do shit with Varric, so I guess it's either. I feel like we should do Sebastian and put him in that vigilante armor.
Okay, all right. See what we can do with old Sebastian here.
God, man, Anders got some thighs, don't he?
He does.
We were just inside each other. Oh Jesus.
All right, what are we putting on Sebastian?
Well, the run script is called Vigilante. I don't know what the actual thing's gonna be called.
I think it was called Retribution.
Okay.
Armor of Retribution. It should show on the screen here in a bit. There's a horrible tattoo and all this other stuff. There's a bird on his belt / crotch.
That's hardcore rocker Sebastian.
Perfect fit.
Or Christian rocker Sebastian.
Oh no.
He's getting some jars of clay up in this business.
I don't see a hood for it, but oh wait, it's like slightly different. So gloves of reprisal, probably it is.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I don't see any other one that says retribution.
You can even mix and match. Like you don't have to use every bit of it.
Yeah, there you go. Boots of vengeance. I see the theme here. Okay. Maybe it's Hood of Chivalry? Yeah, sure, we'll make it Hood of Chivalry if it's not.
That's fair, yeah. Some of them I know won't work because it's female. There's a lot of that armor that is female only, so. And I think with that, we're ready to go and march towards the last straw. I think we need to go to Hawk's house first and get the letter, and then we can go.
I think so. I don't know if we're gonna actually use Sebastian, but just because it feels incomplete if I don't, I'm gonna use all the points that he has, which we've never used.
We honestly never. Oh my god, yeah, he's like level 30. Oh god, I didn't know we never used him.
Poor Sebastian.
Man, I even gave him like Rocker Jesus, and no one still wants him either. Oh god.
Poor guy. Let's see here.
Do you think Sebastian could headline for Nickelback, or is he not fashionable enough?
What year are we talking? 2001? Yeah, sure. Okay, Sebastian is upgraded, but I want to get Anders back into the mix here.
Yeah, we need our main Healy boy back.
Okay, people, the crew is motherfucking assembled. Make a quick save, and cheers to everyone. This is the finale, Dragon Age 2.
Be scared and afraid. God, I almost feel bad because we're going to be staring at her butt for a very long time, and it is very exposed.
It really is.
Well, that's okay. That's what she would want. It's not like we're monetized anyway. Might as well go all the way, right?
I mean, look, we went for a hell of a finale. I mean, it's just going to be Versace ass front and center. Okay. Going to the Hawk Estate.
Yep.
This is a great question here. Who's more slutty, Meredith or them? I think that was the ultimate battle that we set up initially, right? Like that was the thing when Meredith walked through.
My vision for the end of this game was a slut off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like a fashion off. Like we're up there in this hot rod pink outfit, and not Meryl, but she's in this whatever outfit. I don't even want to, like a carnival outfit. Like I don't know how you would describe it. I kind of want Versace's armor for a male hawk. That's kind of what Anders is wearing with less booty, I guess. So.
Which is the letter that I'm supposed to be picking up?
Is it not? Oh, are we not as far as we think we are?
Well, no, it was a letter. It says last straw, first enchanter Orsino sent a letter.
We must have already picked it up then, so we can go. Yeah, I guess.
So
There's
I'm
a
just.
letter waiting for Knight Commander.
I got on the loose, right? So do we go from there?
Oh, have we not even fucking done that yet? Oh my god, we are not. Oh, there's a whole other quest we didn't do, Jordan. Oh, we're an idiot. We're fucking retarded, Jordan. This is the worst.
It's the non-finale.
Yeah, this is the non-finale. I forgot we didn't do that. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Maybe this isn't the finale after all. Okay, we have to do on the loose. I forgot we didn't do that.
On the loose. Onward.
Whoops.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Also,
I thought this was. Oh god. I feel so dumb.
I mean, look, the people get more of Versace.
Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad now because I honestly thought we were going into the finale here. I don't know why I thought we did on the loose already.
And here we were thinking that we were gonna finish too fast.
I know. Damn it.
What do you mean? In your mirror. What do you see?
Now, like,
All the people I protect. Doubt.
let's see. Main quest starting is show. Where are we? Is showdown. Best served cold. Did we even do best served cold yet? I don't remember.
I don't. Wait, yeah, I thought we did. Did we?
I don't remember. Maybe we did.
Oh boy, here we go. The meeting of the ultimate sleuths.
Yeah, that's true.
Only one of them looks like an alligator. And surprisingly,
man,
it's not Meredith.
Tell me why I'm here.
There was an incident within the gallows. A number of phylacteries were destroyed, and several mages took the opportunity to escape. We've recovered most of the fugitives. However, I require your assistance in tracking down the last 3.
I will force no mage back under your yoke.
I'm sorry, I gotta say, now that we're seeing this outfit in a cutscene, holy shit, she's not really wearing enough underwear, is she? It's not really. It's just like a very. We're centimeters away from.
Oh! You know, we never actually wore the leather and lace one, and that one, like, whoever designed that one did not know female anatomy, and it goes so far down. You should be seeing vagina.
It's. I mean, we're an inch and a half away from a gynecology exam right now.
That's a very generous inch and a half. I would have not given it that much.
Actually, right. I said centimeters first, which I think is more correct.
Yeah.
You do anything to her, and I'll make you pay.
Your sister is an exemplary mage. I bring her
You still have to
up
do
only
best served
to
cold quest
illustrate
on
the
that.
point
Yeah,
that I do
okay.
not
So yeah,
believe
we
mankind
didn't
are
do
all the
any of
same.
the major Act 3
No.
quests, and for some reason
dogs
we were
submit
just up our
easily
own
to the
ass that
leash.
this was going to be the finale.
Others remember they are
so-
wolves.
I don't know, if you
We
go
have
this
wolves
fast,
as
this might
well
still be
when
the
they become
finale.
a danger.
Could be,
just we had
maybe.
more
If these
things.
fugitives harm this city, the people will turn against the Circle. And that does affect your sister. Talk to these mages' families. Investigate for yourself whether they need be recaptured.
You are not leaving me much choice.
You do not approve of my methods. But perhaps you will change your mind when you see firsthand how dangerous these apostates are.
And what would it take to change
Monster
your mind?
stream, do it all. I mean, maybe,
Speak
I don't
to
know.
my assistant Elsa. She can tell you whatever you need to know about the fugitives. I bid you good day, champion.
It's so ridiculous to see both of them in the same shot. It's fucking phenomenal. Okay.
Good day, champion of Kirkwall.
What's also weird is that Elsa looks so normal compared to everything around this poor girl. Like, she looks completely vanilla, nothing has touched her, and yet everything else is
Right.
insane.
Well, it's because she's tranquil. This shot right here, this might even be the thumbnail. Just all four of the party and wow. That's utterly terrifying.
What do you know about Evelina?
Evelina was trained for 8 years in the Circle in Ferelden. She was last seen in her former residence.
It's a bit
among the
disappointing to
refugee
see
community
someone in a
Darktown.
normal outfit. I mean, if there was a mod to like
Tell
put
me
this
what
poor
you know
girl into
about
something
Emily.
terrible, like I probably would have
The
gotten
second
it.
apostate
There's just
is
not that many.
Emile de Lancey,
Most of the terrible
fifth
armor
son
mods
of the
don't
Comte de Lancey.
replace armors. It's
Out of
it's a
Hightown.
brand new
Some
armor.
of our more vocal
Where
and
in
delicate nobility.
Dragon Age
They
Inquisition,
are home in the
just
evenings
because how the
ordering
game is made,
complaints.
everything replaced everything. So
I want to hear about Huon.
Huon is an elf. He was apprehended in the alienage 10 years ago. His wife, Nisa, works for a dressmaker in Lowtown.
I have all the information I require for now.
Good luck on your search.
maybe we should make
Champion of
Elsa the
Kirkwall.
thumbnail, so anyone that doesn't really know, it's like, oh, this looks.
Oh no. Oh no, that would be bad.
Oh, have we met Versace's cousin yet? I just wasn't gonna do that because there's not really any good charade mods, and it's not like we like gambling, so. All right, so I guess who do you want to go for first? Evelina, Huon, or the guy in the hanged man?
Let's see. Wait, who's in the Hanged Man?
It's Emil.
That's right.
We have to see his parents first, so they can tell us that he's at the Hanged Man. But that one would be over pretty quick because it's just talking.
Yeah, so we got to be at Hightown at night.
Everything affects
If you go to I don't know if we can go to Fenris's mansion anymore, can we? Huh?
happened, and now we're in a mess without
Yeah, we probably can't. Let's do this real quick.
I say we go to
Hightown.
Fenris's mansion at night and then just exit out for quick traveling, but we have decided that Fenris was not worth the trouble.
Alright, I'm at Hightown. It is night. Hopefully we don't get mobbed by a bunch of trash mobs.
Oh, we probably will. Because that's what this game is.
Alright, so Caitie, seeing as how it is, well, it was the finale. I don't know what it is now.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be a finale part 1 of 2.
Seeing as how it is the ultimate or the penultimate episode of our Dragon Age 2 stream, fittingly, we should talk about something that's not even remotely related to Dragon Age 2.
That seems fair.
So I saw Sammy Sosa trending in Twitter.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Sammy Sosa is?
No, who is that?
Sammy Sosa is a very famous baseball player.
Oh, well, that's your problem, Jordan.
No, but like very famous. Like, do you know who Mark McGuire is?
I legitimately do not know who that is.
Okay, do you remember?
I thought you were going to say Babe Ruth. I'm like, of course I know who Babe Ruth is. Idiot! No, I don't know. I don't even know what the name was now.
Do you remember, like, when was this happening? 98, maybe somewhere around there? It was the home run contest. They were trying to break, they might have been trying to break Hank Aaron's, honestly, record, if I'm not mistaken, because I don't think Babe Ruth had it. Most home runs in a season. And it was Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa. Does this ring a bell?
Not at all.
Jeez,
What are you even
it was
talking
like on ABC nightly news. It wasn't even like on ESPN. It was like the biggest story of the nation, it felt like to me.
Okay, in 1998, I was 7. Do you think me as a 7-year-old be watching NBC Nightly News for the sports section?
That's what I used to do.
You seem so sad in that moment.
I was just like, oh no, I'm a fucking nerd.
Oh, I messed up my knitting really badly.
And like literally as you were, Caitie, I'm not joking. That's what I did, right? Like, I am such a nerd. Like, I've always been into news and politics. Like, I remember being 10 years old during the 2000 election and like begging my parents to stay up late because I wanted to see the results. Like, that's the kind of kid that I was. So as you were saying that, like, why at 7 years old would I be watching the nightly news? And I'm like here, like doing the thing where you put your fingers together, going like, that's what I used to do. It's just like dawning on me of like, oh yeah, I guess that's not really a normal thing for little kids to do. Someone in the chat says, "Wow," and I was thinking I was a nerd. I'm glad to give you that reassurance.
Oh god. Okay, let's go into the Delance mansion.
I'll take
Oh,
the lead
God.
so no one else has to. Oh, there you go. The awesome fanboys got me. That's what I did too. All right, I'm not the only one.
Oh man.
Oh, that's great. Here I was trying to wind up a shot on to
Are you the Countess?
throw shade at Sammy Sosa, and I just ended up with a self burn.
Champion of Kirkwall.
Who are these people? Hold on. This looks nothing like.
I don't know. That guy's got crazy sideburns though.
Yeah, that is not vanilla. Neither is Dulce.
This looks like the beginning of the worst Dragon Age porn ever, to be honest. Dude with crazy sideburns opens his door at night and a bunch of crazy hoes walk in.
This is not a social call. I'm here about your
Now I'm
son,
wondering
Emil.
what everyone else is gonna look like. I didn't think I had any mods to change these people, but here we are.
Poor boy recently. I haven't seen Emil since he was taken to the circle. He was just 6.
My dad
You
used to
can
make
tell the
me
Templars
watch
not
late
to
night
worry.
political
I am
programs. Still
sure
does.
Emil
My
will
see,
turn
my dad
himself
does
in
that too.
soon.
I
He's
just
a
didn't pay
good boy.
attention.
Dulcie,
I would just fall
what have
asleep.
you done?
Election night, do you care at all to like? I always wonder if someone who's not invested in politics, and you and I don't ever personally talk politics, so I don't know, but somebody probably just goes, whatever. I'll just figure out who the leader of the free world is tomorrow, right?
Guillaume,
I did as a kid. I think when I was in high school, like I would stay up and watch. Like I remember the most recent election. Like I was actually home alone watching it, going like, no matter what side you're on, the was it NBC? I forgot who it was now, but there was some like a public broadcasting one, and like the whole time they were like, oh, we project Hillary's gonna win, and like slowly as it was coming that Donald Trump would win, like they were just getting more and more dismayed.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
actually pretty funny.
No, like the Young Turks had a meltdown. Like holy shit! Like there are compilations of just the whole night. They just keep getting more and more despondent.
I know, like
Help us.
I like chaos, so that was great.
It is that is one aspect of it for sure. Yeah, I think for me, election night is always like an event. Like I get food, I get drink. I'm just like, and it's not even necessarily I'm like my side or whatever. It's just kind of like what you say. Watching the news break is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Pizza, beer, and election night is it's a good time.
It may be too late for Emil.
Too late? What does that mean, Guillaume? Is Emil dead?
Also, someone asked, wasn't
No,
this
he's not dead.
dad
In
supposed
fact,
to marry
someone
Leander?
saw
Yeah,
him as a
the
hanged
guy
man
here,
not 2
Guillaume,
hours ago.
he was
The hanged
engaged
man.
to Leandra,
but
but
that
then she
place
got
is
knocked up with
filthy.
Hawk, and
Dulcie,
from Malcolm Hawk, and
perhaps
ran
you
away to
should lie
Ferelden.
down.
Deep
So-
cut.
Yep. Which you know that guy's looking at Versace going, I missed a bullet.
Indonesians.
Thank God I did not marry that woman.
Okay.
The hood just disappeared for some reason. I don't know if you saw that.
Now to the hanged man, right? Oh, okay. So election night in the UK, results don't start being reported until 2 a.m. That is probably the right way to do it. In all honesty, as much as I like the spectacle, but it's like it's such bullshit when it's like, oh, 1% reporting. It's like, okay, well, that really
Yeah,
doesn't
like,
mean
oh.
anything.
Yeah. All these blood mages out of nowhere. This place is just crawling with blood mages. There is supposedly like in lore saying that like there are way too many people turning to blood magic in the city, and that's really weird. So there's definitely something strange going down with Kirkwall. Don't we love it? Our little shithole away from home.
Do you think we'd ever see Kirkwall again Well, no, probably not Dragon Age 4, and then beyond that, it'd be too hard to tell.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it'd be fun if we saw Kirkwall again, because depending on what the timeline is, that would mean we would probably see Varric again and Adeline, and Lord knows those are fan favorites.
Yeah.
Or if maybe even Meryl, because supposedly she's kind of taken up like as really helping the elven alienage down there. Like those are some pretty important figures. So I think we definitely could. I just don't know if they want to go into the mystery of what Kirkwall is and why. Like there's some pretty strong hints that this is the place of like where the Magisters broke into the Golden City. Somewhere in this area. So if that becomes important, this would probably come into play, but maybe it's like not as important to like go there. I don't know. I could see it going both ways, I guess.
Are you a mage? Because you just magicked my breath away.
Oh, they made Emil look more handsome.
Holy shit, that line is so bad.
Oh, jeez. What if Versace was like, oh, hey.
Oh, what if that worked?
Yeah.
In private?
That would never
Like,
work.
oh, hey, yeah, I'm Versace.
Your tongue's not raspy enough. At best, you just drool a lot.
He's lived in the circle.
I don't think you can sleep with him,
He
can you?
can't
I know.
function in the real world.
Right, you can? I don't
Well,
remember.
the
I thought
drinks
there was
on
like a
me.
line where you could like
I'm Emil,
offer
as
or
you know,
something.
and you are.
I'm here to take you back to the gallows, Blood Mage.
Wait.
Well, I'll
I'm not
say
really
this:
a
whatever
blood
mod I
mage.
have on there makes him look more
I,
handsome than he does in
started
game.
that
In
rumor
game,
because,
he's like,
because I
20
thought
something, and
it
he's already
would make
balding.
me
Poor
sound
guy.
dangerous and,
Yeah,
It
this
is
is
so
probably an improvement.
Do you have a
Yeah.
death wish? You grew up in the circle. You know
When
what
I was
the
in
Tempest
college,
is
I
of
was
blood mages.
pretty good friends with the
I've
guy
only
who,
told people in the
poor
town,
thing, was balding at
and
like
only
18.
women.
And we would constantly try to get
You don't
like.
understand.
There's people that like
I've
he
been in the
looked
circle since I was
pretty
6.
old, because of the balding
6.
thing. So like people were trying to get him to buy
20 years
alcohol
I was locked up.
because he might
I
not
never
get
really
carded.
drink or,
Hey, could he grow a beard?
myself.
I don't know if he can or not, but he never did.
That seems to be the move for bald guys, right? Grow a big beard, go bald, makes you look kind of, tough.
Everyone was kissing everyone.
Yeah, I
No,
definitely
that
have
was
seen that and think
before
it
the
works. But
abomination.
now he's to this day he's still
Just
rocking
wanted to
the
live a little.
would you say the Picard where there's like hair on the side
If
and
you're
none
going
on
to kill
top?
me,
Oh, yeah, I guess you could say the Picard. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. I feel like it works on Picard. I don't know about my friend, but
Isn't he just bald now? Isn't
Patrick Stewart, yeah, I think he just shaved it all off.
went all the way? Yeah. Are you a
Yeah, but-
Trekkie person at all?
Not really. Michael really likes the Next Generation,
You can't
and that's
run.
about it.
But everyone will
So,
find you eventually.
because every other thing past that, he's just never been a fan
I'll
of.
make you
Like,
a deal, alright?
he hasn't even seen the new Picard
me one
trailer
night.
just because he
Just
doesn't. I don't know.
one night.
So far, all the new Star
One
Wars
of
or
the
Star Trek
Italian
stuff
girls,
has
Nella,
not been
agreed
great.
to lie with me. I even paid for a room.
I'm not a Trek fan, but it doesn't seem like it's been very good. A lot of the recent stuff, although I will say that that new trailer looked pretty fucking dope. Even as someone who's not a Trek fan,
See, I completely disagree there.
Wait, really? You don't think the trailer looked
Yeah.
good?
No, not at all. See, the Star Trek for me, because I've been slowly watching. I think I'm like season 6 out of the 8 seasons. Here, why don't you complete this thing, because we can talk while we're fighting.
What are we doing? We're
You're coming with me now.
there we go.
Say goodnight, Emil.
Yeah. Just say no.
Yeah.
We're not doing this.
Yeah, we're done. So anyway, you're saying about Trek.
Yeah. So, to me, Star Trek is like more. It's really less action. There's not a lot of space battles. There's not a lot of like kung fu kicks and God knows what. It's all about like the personal interactions.
It's
and kind
techie
of more.
techie talkie, I believe is the term, right?
I don't know. I don't know much about that term, but I mean more like it's more thoughtful, I guess. And nothing about that trailer was thoughtful. It was all just like action pew pews. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see.
don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
So it's not whatever this new Star Trek is. It's not what I've seen of
You
the
must
show,
join us.
of the Next Generation
You
show.
see that now.
So
You must
I don't
stand
know.
with
It's
Kirkwall's
not.
mages.
It didn't impress me.
You can't hide in Sundermount.
That's a good argument. No, I mean that's a much better argument than my. I was just like, oh my god, 7 of 9. I'm excited.
I did for them.
See, I haven't even seen Seven of Nine, so I was like, oh, I know who she is, and that's about it.
I like I said, I'm not a Trek fan generally, but I watched Voyager, and I liked it, and which makes me kind of weird. But I was like, fucking, I like that character.
Mhm.
No, you make up a good point though, which is that Star Trek is often more about the conversations and whatever themes that they're exploring on each individual episode, and not like you said. I think the more recent movies kind of move them into a more actiony space.
Yeah, and I heard that the guy that
greetings,
wrote
Miss
Batman versus
Mira,
Superman and the
what are
Justice
you
League is
doing
on
here?
this, so I was like,
hear
oh
about
boy,
Hero
so it's
Lisa?
not even gonna have the good talky bits.
Which person is it? David Goyer?
I don't remember the name, to be honest.
But after
Yeah, I mean Goyer, I think was involved in both of those, but I also really believe in David Goyer because he wrote a lot of the Batman Begins and the Nolan Batman stuff. I just don't know if it's a matter of him with Batman and DC stuff. I think they might have just tried to ride that hand a little too long.
Oh, Nissa looks a lot better. Good for her. Now I want to know what Huon looks like. Oh god.
Do you know where Huon went after you sent him away?
I don't know. He disappeared.
There's a lot of
But
stuff that
Huon
came
said
out
he
at
would
Comic-Con,
return to
wasn't
take
there?
me away from this forever.
A user.
Oh, there's
just
the
looking
novel.
For another handout.
Dragon Age
I
novel
don't know
that was
what
announced.
he means.
Yeah, people are very excited about that.
Indeed. Did you know it's going to be in DaVinci, George?
Wow, that is shocking. God damn, Meryl and Versace standing next to each other is absolutely disastrous.
Yeah.
I'll deal
We're
with
kind
him
of
next
like
time he shows
color
up.
coded in a way. Like
He
Meryl's very
said
blue,
he needed
Versace's
to
very
make
pink,
preparations.
Anders
He
is
said he would
emo
come
black,
soon,
and well,
right away.
Aveline's just kind of whatever.
And please, Miss
but-
Sarah, I beg you, don't hurt him. He's still my husband. Maybe the circle will be able to heal whatever troubles him.
Why do I have to return to the alienage at night? I'm already at the alienage at night.
I don't think it's at night. I think it's at daytime. It's just so dark it looks like it's at night.
Oh, that might have been. Let's see here.
Who sits down and makes these mods that give these fantasy women race car ass decals on their arm? Honestly, that is a very good question. And I wish there was more. Like, I wish like they just turned into cars. That would be even better. Oh, there he is.
Huon.
Well, he doesn't have the Tranquil brand, so it's something, I guess. Cars 4. God, if they had a, Can you imagine Versace running around fighting things, and she looks like Tow Mater from the Cars series?
Oh boy.
What if she was voiced by Larry the Cable Guy too? Oh God.
She's so beautiful.
You're going to pay for what you did.
What is it with elves? And
Huon has decided he's the real Hawk around here. Huon is the alternate reality where I use the elf start mod. Because I very nearly did that.
Is that really a thing? You play, there's an elf start mod?
Yeah, you can play as an elf. There's technically one where if you're a male Hawk, you can be a dwarf, but they didn't really ever like do that very much because then your family wouldn't be dwarves and it didn't work very well. But yeah, they have a whole mod where it changes like you and your entire family into elves. And like a lot of armors have been ported over there, so like it's actually apparently pretty decent. I was gonna have the storyline of we started out as an elf and slowly through plastic surgery we morphed into a human.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, but people, I put up to a vote, and people voted to just, you know, not be an elf. So here we are.
Alright, Huon is taking way too long to die, so Versace's got to personally speed this up a bit. There we go. Holy shit. Oh, damn. She basically just one-shotted him when everyone else was, like, just nicking away at his health.
Or is it just, does she just have, like, some super something? I don't even know.
She's way OP. I think the weapons help as well, and then I just got her specced out with a ton of hunting as well.
That makes sense.
Alright, well, 2 down, 1 to go. Got Evelina left. Oh, great. More elves.
Are you doing this at night, or?
True, I am.
Could you not go back into Meryl's home? Or?
That is a better idea.
Wait, it might have not let you done it. I don't know.
No, it should. Okay, there you go. Trash mob dealt with. Yeah, I'll still use Meryl's home as a shortcut.
Yeah. And then the boys, Cricket and... I forgot what the other kid's name is. Cricket and something. They should be, like, right by the opening. Will there be another episode after we try to wrap it up in the stream? We're going to try to wrap it up in this stream, because we said it was the finale, and I'd hate to look completely like an idiot because I forgot we had 2 main quests to do. But I don't really know. I think we could do it if we really push ourselves. I think
Get back to Hightown and leave us alone.
This kid, who's supposed to be like the older kid, but he's got a mustache, looks like the kid in Stranger Things.
Which one?
The lifeguard, the older. I say kid, but the older guy. The older kid, the younger guy.
Steve? Or...
fucking, who's the guy? It's in the most recent season, and he's got a mustache. He's the older brother of the new girl in season 2.
Okay, I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Billy.
I haven't actually...
Billy? Someone in the chat is saying Billy. I think, yeah, pretty sure it's Billy.
Yeah, Billy's it. Billy's it.
What are you dirty urchins doing in Evelina's hovel?
This is our home as much as it is hers.
I haven't actually seen the new Stranger Things. I haven't really seen much of Stranger. I don't know. Stranger Things is.
Evelina found us when the Darkspawn came, when our parents died.
It has a real Twin Peaks kind of a vibe to it.
I miss her.
I know Michael at least liked the first season.
But when
Second
she went
season
to
wasn't
join the
impressive,
circle,
and he
they
hasn't
called
seen
her
the 3rd
apostate.
season yet, so I don't know.
For leaving
Yeah,
the
I mean,
town.
I liked all 3 seasons so far. I kind of like the second one, which is everyone seems to think is the weakest one. I liked it. I don't know.
Well, that's because Elle goes to Chicago and things get weird. That seemed pretty. I don't know. I actually watched that episode with Michael, and I was like, this seems not at all incongruent with the rest of the season.
See,
What?
I liked that because I felt like they were broadening out the potential of the folks with powers. But the problem is, they don't really follow up on it in any way.
Yeah.
Skip the sob story. You know where she is.
The Templars made Evelina angry.
What you gonna pick?
They made her change. It wasn't her fault. When it was over, she was ashamed. She ran into the tunnels and hid.
Shut up, Cricket. Don't tell them that.
She's in the sewers, child.
You can't go there. She'll know we told you and she'll be angry at us.
Angry?
Also, that kid's head is not connected to his body.
We have to hide.
Cricket!
Whoops. Oh yeah. Wonder what happened there. They probably like tried to mod a new head in and they didn't quite do it right. I don't know. It's behind you, yeah.
Alright, quick little dungeon crawl. No big deal.
It's very quick, so sneeze and you missed it. You mentioned that Stranger Things is like I would like to disagree.
Oh. Yeah, I would just say I'm not a big Twin Peaks fan. I think I'm speaking more in generality there, but proceed.
Twin Peaks. So I watched all of Twin Peaks. I don't know if I would go so far to say I love Twin Peaks, but I enjoyed the experience. Not like I want to say real quick. I feel like there's a difference between enjoying the experience and enjoying Twin Peaks. The show is very bizarre to the point of it doesn't make sense half the time, and I enjoy just sitting there being very confused, and like looking up the strangest visuals, especially in the third season. What even was that? So I guess I found more enjoyment that like, wow, someone made this and it's on television, and apparently this makes sense, but I know it doesn't because this sounds like, you know how like sometimes you delve deep into a lore of something and you realize none of it makes sense, the points don't matter type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Twin Peaks is. Like, you have people writing theories after theories after theories about stuff, and I'm just sitting here thinking, like, I don't think the writers put this much thought into it. Like, maybe there was some thought that, because everyone loves David Lynch about how mysterious he is, but I don't know. I think a lot of it's just a little crazy, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
So especially some of the imagery in there, like I don't know if you know much about Twin Peaks, but in one of the movies, David Bowie plays a role in it as a guy that walks into an office, speaks some nonsense, and then disappears. And that's it. And then he comes back. Unfortunately, when this was being made, David Bowie had already passed. So they made his character into... It's not actually a giant teapot, but it looks like a giant teapot that has a mysterious voice and then will spew out steam messages, I guess.
Yes.
It is very confusing. Like, why did any of that happen? There's at one point in one of the movies, I think it's actually the same movie. Yeah, there's only one movie. It's the movie that David Bowie's in. The Cooper, I think it's Cooper, and one of the other agents is getting a message from their boss. And the way they get a message from their boss is that they have a woman dressed up in a strange costume do a strange little dance, and they're supposed to divine knowledge from that.
They're just pulling it out of their ass, is what you're saying.
Spoiling Twin Peaks is no one can understand Twin Peaks, Michael. Don't go at me at this. Right, even after me telling that, you would watch that and be like, wow, I was still not prepared. Like... So...
No, I think that's a rational argument, I think.
Yeah, like, Stranger Things makes sense. Like, it has a coherent plot. There's some lore there that apparently is coherent. Twin Peaks is throw spaghetti at the wall and we're just gonna scream at the top of our lungs and that's a good time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So...
Did you ever play Alan Wake?
Nope.
No. Okay.
That passed me by.
I liked Alan Wake, but I think they've the same studio. They did Quantum Break, which I did not get into at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'll gut you, Blood Mage. I know who you are, champion of Kirkwall.
I'm kind of disappointed Evelina looks the same.
And I'm not afraid of you. You're Ferelden. Like us, that you feast on sweetmeats while your people starve.
Did you know? I don't know how often you play this game, but it was actually only on my stream the other day that you can actually meet this woman in Act 2. Did not know that.
Huh? No, I did not.
Yeah, she's begging in Lowtown, trying to feed her children. And I was like, oh shit, it's you!
Yeah, that is weird.
Curious, why did Evelina turn to blood magic? I don't think she turned to blood magic. She just got possessed. She used possession to try to I don't know if she used it to break out the circle, but she definitely wanted to make a better life for the adopted kids, so to speak. So she probably fell prey to I'm gonna say desire demons. I don't know. You can meet her in Act 1. Oh, really? I must have missed her in Act 1 then.
understand.
Alright, that was a lot of demons, but now they're dead.
She
Oh,
saved us.
yeah, Darktown. Sorry. I confused
try to
Darktown
hurt
and
us
Lowtown.
now?
That's my bad.
Just be glad.
Yeah,
I
she's
was
in
there to
Darktown,
save
not
you.
Lowtown.
This isn't going to stop. The Templars force our hand. They make us take drastic measures just to be free.
Rosenberry says, I donated so much money to her. What did she do with all of that? Spend it on alcohol?
I just don't know what we'll do
maybe,
now.
maybe
Apparently.
avoiding the Templars, and that didn't work very well.
Yeah.
You'll survive, just like the rest of us.
I'll try. I guess I'm the only one the rest of them have now.
Well, back to Meredith, and then back home to get a letter, and then... Oh, I don't know if we can finish this up, Jordan, unless we go on an extra hour or something.
Yeah, because we're already an hour into it, yeah?
Yeah. Unless you really speed up the pace here.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah. I still feel dumb. I completely forgot we didn't do... I honestly, if you put a gun to my head, I would have said, yeah, of course we did them. Of course. I don't know why this false memory was created in, I think, everybody's minds.
Welcome home, Miss Eyre. Another message came.
I don't know why I went to the Hawk Estate first. Yeah, I don't know. I think we got into the thing of like, oh, we got to clear the side quest, and then we're done, but we hadn't actually done any of the main quests.
Yeah, we goofed. We done goofed. I know people are saying for a longer episode, but like I don't know if we have time. We'll have to talk about it later.
I just can't fathom why you're still in Kirkwall.
Why is there a beggar in the circle tower? There's just a beggar over there. Like, is that legal? Can you just be chilling around here begging?
Yes, maybe.
I mean, I guess there's merchants that aren't a part of the circle in here, so.
I'm led to believe that both Huon and Evelina are dead. Unfortunate, but necessary. Emile de Lancey, however, turned himself in. Rather,
We might get lucky in that we don't have to...
I would have had him
I don't know, maybe we do have to
executed
go back to
immediately.
Hawk's house and then
But
come
the boy's
back. I don't
father
remember.
made an impassioned appeal on his behalf.
Because I think since we sided
What
with
say you, champion?
Meredith,
Do you believe
she's going to
Emile
be the one
dangerous?
to tell us about it. But I don't know.
He told people he was a blood mage to get girls. Lock him up and you'll be fine.
Very well. Emile will keep his life, though I will watch him closely.
The blame for everything these mages did can be laid at your feet. Look at the way you treat them. Is it any wonder they're so desperate?
I have heard this argument often.
And it's not worth considering?
Maybe they are not corrupt. Maybe they deserve leniency. Maybe they can be saved. There are maybes enough to fill half the graves in Kirkwall. I will not add more to the pile. Enough. I have not the patience to argue with you further.
Gratuitous ass shot there.
I mean, made all the worse by the mods.
Really? Oh, we leveled up at least.
Yeah, so we gotta head back, pick up more letters.
Yeah. Alright, let's pick up some more letters. I know there's some side quests unlocked after this. I just feel like we don't need to do any of them. Like, I feel like we did all the ones we wanted to do, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. Unless for some reason we need to, I mean, I don't know. I will see how far we get in this one and then we'll figure it out from there.
How can you have so much faith? Does nothing bother you?
You're bothering me.
The Maker left us to our own devices generations ago.
Meredith is a surprisingly compelling antagonist, more so than Corypheus, in my opinion. I agree, because I think Meredith was built up enough. I feel like Corypheus wasn't. If Corypheus was, I think he could be up there, because I think he has a really good basis. but they just never really gave him a chance to shine other than the attack on Haven. And that was once, you know? And then after that, he kind of looks like a bumbling idiot.
Yeah, no, I agree. I quite like Corypheus as an antagonist generally, but I agree. He needed a little more space and a little more time.
Now, here's a question. Could there be a way that they fuck up Solus as an antagonist?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that BioWare has run into, they have a repeated pattern of doing this, and it's hard not to, is they leave the big bad sort of off in the distance for 40, 50, 60 hours of a game, and here he is in the beginning, here he is in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that people have said over and over again with Saren, to some extent with Corypheus, to some extent with the Archon, people say that that's unsatisfying. But also, how do you artfully weave in that conflict to the main story without it feeling like it's, you still want it to have a big impact at the end. Like, you don't want to see too much of them either. That kind of a thing. But yeah, I mean, that's one of the ways that they could mess up Solus. I mean, I guess they could also just mess up Solus by, I don't know, just drastically changing his character in a way that doesn't seem consistent.
Yeah. So Salos. They turn him into Salos.
Yeah, they just exactly. They just turn him into Salos. Big mustache, maybe a monocle or something.
You know, the usual. What all the Elven would do back in the day.
Do you think
Salos is iconic. I wonder in maybe some crazy world that would be referenced in
Do you think we'll win?
Dragon Age 4. Like, I feel like, sometimes, like, even in Dragon Age 2, there's a reference to Twitter and how fans are kind of crazy on Twitter. So is there going to be something like that in Dragon Age 4?
It would be great if to Vinter, like, there was like a theater or something and they put on a play.
Oh, that would actually be really funny if they did a play of all the wrong fan theories.
Right. Like, they make a play about Solus, but their twist at the end is that Solus reveals his true self, Salos, and he turns into a wolf and...
And the actor for Solus just gets on stilts and gets really...
Yes.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now.
I would really like to see,
which leaves
like,
me in
our
a difficult
dreams
position.
getting fucked with in the game, because like I feel like that'd be a big
wrong.
thing that he would be able to
Inform
do.
the criers.
Not even necessarily by
occurred.
him, but like by other people in
know
his
some of
party,
my
where like we
people
start
are
having
using
like
dangerous
terrible
means to
nightmares
oppose
and
her.
stuff like that.
But I cannot
Kind
keep the
of like how they
Templars
did with
without
Shepard, where
making
like sometimes
every
you'd wake
mage
up
a
in that
target.
dream world. That might have only been once now I'm thinking about it, but still, like that a couple times would be really cool.
Yeah. No, that would be interesting for sure.
You could feel the big bad's presence and all sorts of stuff.
Like, for a second there, I thought you were saying our dreams, like the fans' dreams.
Oh, no.
Solus just comes onto the screen and breaks up with all of the Inquisitors that romanced him.
Mr. Lebellin, it's over. I found somebody else.
Oh, like if he pulled a Jacob.
Oh, God.
Can you imagine? Solus is like has kids. He's...
Oh,
don't know
boy.
if they're using blood magic or
Oh,
just
something
visiting their
we were
families.
going to do an episode
All I
on
know
voice
is that
actors,
a
which is
meeting
still a
is
thing.
happening
Did you
tonight
know Siri
I
is the
would
same
go
voice
myself,
as
but should I leave the
Jacob's
tower without
mistress,
permission?
wife? I
Meredith
don't
would
know
call
what
it
she is. The
proof
one
of
he has a
my
kid with.
involvement.
Wait, Siri?
That Joe Wyatt, the like female hawk, Siri.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't know that.
So I was like, oh hey. Orsino became that one guy. Oh God, what's his name? It's like the meme old guy. I don't know how to describe it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that guy.
He has like a name. What is his name?
Meme old guy.
Okay, I'm gonna Google meme old guy and see if I get it. Meme old guy.
Whatever they're doing.
Yep,
I'll
there
put
he
an
is.
end to it.
Hide the pain
So
hero.
I guess we're
That's
going
it.
with presumed guilty.
He became
Use
that
discretion. I would rather not deny my mages what small freedoms they can find.
If they break the law, we will not look away, Enchanter.
Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not. Or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the right of annulment.
All right, off to spy on a meeting.
we go. And we're gonna get attacked, because why not? May just get turned tranquil, hide the pain.
I have to admit, Anders, of the mages
he killed our mother. Who cares? Well, not really. His indifference killed our mother.
It was a compliment, you
I didn't say that.
Hightown at night. Here we go.
It's near the Dulance's apartment or whatever it is. See, the worst part about this not being the finale is that I kind of did all the mods. I don't know if I'm going to add anything next time. Sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess that's the main thing. Everyone has their finale outfits on now.
Yeah, rip. Is Versace wearing body paint or what? The logistics of this outfit's confusing.
It's confusing for all of us.
Yeah, I want to say it's almost like a decal, actually. This is a big sticker on her arm.
The champion! We know you're spying for us.
Maybe it's like a temporary tattoo?
Run! We'll handle this.
Oh, good lord, there's a lot of these. They're like fucking ants. Okay. Alright, everybody. Just go to fucking sleep.
Oh, you forgot to call on Donna today.
Oh, that's right. I keep... You know what? Let's do a little Donna. Oh, we got some serious backup this time.
We brought him home because we thought he was fun.
Yeah, so Corypheus, he just needed a job after we kind of ousted him from his old position.
Yeah, pretty much. I want to know what his... I mostly just because I want to know what his attacks are. Like, is he going to do, like, those, I don't know, beams, I guess?
Oh, yeah, well, whatever he's doing, it's a lot. It looks impressive.
Yeah, wow, there it is. So this is the Corypheus that nobody knows about. He actually followed Hawk around, and that's why they tried to get Hawk when Corypheus came up. They were buddies. Is Versace the mastermind of Dragon Age Inquisition? Oh, someone made like a soulless Donna, I would do it. Be like, oh yeah, so soulless is actually the original Donna.
That's what made him so angry?
Pretty much.
Working for Versace.
Oh, this world sucks. Look at this.
Damn, Corypheus is tearing it up, though, I gotta say.
Good for him. He needs one good win under his belt. Before we break his jaw and send him into the fade. Corey goes into the fade and it's just Versace demanding a latte. Yeah, maybe that's why he didn't want to go into the fade, because his old boss is there.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Try to find their leadership.
Alright, off to the docks.
Oh, who's gonna get still? Oh, it's gonna be our sister. What am I talking about? It's always our sister, because we don't have anyone romance. They're gonna steal Bethany.
And trash mob. Okay. Let's see if we can just do a little paralysis and then maybe a little AoE and do this in like 15 seconds. But then there's going to be more. As there always are.
Can you guys do the Zevran quest, or is Zevran dead? That's actually a really good question. I might have made Zevran dead in the world state.
It is sometimes hard to figure it out because we're going backwards.
Yeah, we kind of fucked that up. Which is gonna be weird going Dragon Age 4 with this world stakes. Like, for once we're going forward.
True.
Oh, God.
Damn, okay, we actually kind of... Oh, no, here we go, second wave. I thought it was already the second wave. No, it wasn't.
Well, Varric can be kidnapped instead of Bethany if dead. That is true, but Bethany is not dead. So, unfortunately, we will not get Varric. Donna Corey does cooler moves than Inquisition Corey. Oh, poor Corey. I'd almost assume you import Ideal World State and come up with mad explanations of why everyone is alive. That would actually be pretty funny.
Everything is perfect and then we make everything awful.
Yeah, yeah. Because I know there's like, actually we could probably look it up because I think I saved the world state. Or did I not? I don't know. This could be hit or miss. Let's see here.
Not a wise place to linger.
No, I just kind of probably threw some things in there. Dang. All right, so I have no idea what the world state is for tomorrow or Versace. It's just kind of whatever the hell.
Cause you know what? In the oddest way, what I've been feeling like playing is Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah, Mass Effect 3 multiplayer was actually quite good. I actually got into playing that at some point in time, where it was. I mean, it's all just, you know, it's basically the same as Andromeda's.
So why not Andromeda's?
The classes were better, like the characters were better in Mass Effect 3, I think. I wonder if there's still more people. I imagine there's probably still more people playing Mass Effect 3 than Andromeda multiplayer. I'd imagine.
That's a good question. I would have thought it died because, you know, it's an old game, but I don't know. I'm kind of the opinion that none of it really should have multiplayer. I don't think these are multiplayer games. Like, I'm sure people liked them, and I'm sure like the Inquisition multiplayer had like enough people doing it, but like, did it need to really be there? Not really.
Yeah, I think I agree with you. Like, if I had to pick one answer, if I really had to pick one answer, I would say that I agree with you. But the Mass Effect 3 one, I guess, bothers me the least. Because it does have the most merit to it.
I love ME3 multiplayer. It's so fun. Fight me. So a lot of people in the chat agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun.
I don't know. I guess I don't really like shooters.
I told you
so
she was hunting
yeah.
us. No.
I also, you know, got into Mass Effect kind of, well, about a year after release. I'm sure there was people playing it a year after release. Really more than that, actually. I think it was a year after the extended cut came out, and I don't know when that came out. So. Now Kieran's here. Did you see that?
I did.
Yeah. I don't think he's gonna make it out of here, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Because no one steals from Versace, even if it is her dorky little sister. Is it bad I don't remember any of this? I mean, we didn't either, to be fair. Like, I honestly...
That's true.
I thought I did remember this, which is the worst part. Maybe because, like, I don't know, I feel like Act 3 of this game kind of is like really nothing until the last part of the game. Like these 2 side quests really feel like filler. Like there's really not much story to it, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've talked about this before. I think the ending of Act 2 is so damn good that in a lot of ways their third act ends up feeling a little more anticlimactic than it should.
Yeah. Act 3 is mostly companion quests. That is true, yeah. Since we're really, I think we only really did Anders, then it's not, I don't know. I mean, the other ones don't even interest me. Maybe Meryl's, but I feel like we don't really need to do that because the only point of doing Meryl's quest would be to murder her. And I think we're going to do that already because I don't even think we have enough approval to do the quest, to be honest.
There's just so many waves of enemies.
Oh, is that not how you have fun? Just more ways.
You know, it's weird because I was just saying how I liked Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. You know, so it's like
yeah, that is basically that, huh?
In the right context, yes, it is how I have fun. But just not like this. That is such a weird thing though, right? Like as long as the conceit is you're playing a wave-based horde mode, then more enemies appearing out of nowhere is fun.
Because that's what you're getting into, I feel like. This, for the past Dragon Age games, what you see is what you get. They don't come at it anywhere.
Yeah.
Kind of the same with Inquisition. They at least have the good decency to spawn off screen, you know? So you see them running towards you, and you're like, ah, you. Yeah. DFR multiplayer should just be a battle royale at this point. Let's tie it in like Tevinter has a Hunger Games and that's the multiplayer. I would disagree just because I don't even think it should have a multiplayer, but it's probably going to anyway, and I'm gonna be sad.
I told them not to do it.
I mean, I say that like I didn't think Inquisition multiplayer was that bad. Like if anything, I enjoyed playing with you guys, but
not after what I went through.
I don't know. I'm probably really not going to touch it that much. Cut to 5 years from now, and I'm like loving it. My channel is now just the multiplayer.
You never know. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. Like, there's nothing really wrong with the Inquisition multiplayer. It's just not what the series should be about.
Yeah.
Also, I just want to point out that, I mean, if you really think about it, at this point, Versace has more blood covering her body than clothes.
Oh, definitely, for sure. Her outfit is 100% blood right now.
Tell me the truth. I'm in no mood for games.
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they pulled some girl from the circle. Sister, I think.
You bastards kidnapped
Caitie
my
becomes
sister.
a pro DA4 multiplayer competitive gamer.
Just make sure you left us alone. Do you understand?
I mean, weirder things have happened in my life, so I guess why not?
With the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
I thought Cullen threw you out of the Templars.
He did, but I can't just sit this out. The Knight Commander needs to go. That's what Thrask says. Without her, we have a chance at peace. What are you going to do to Thrask? To me?
You went too far when you targeted my people.
I had nothing to do with that. I swear. You can still save your friend. The Wounded Coast. We used the ruins there as a base. That's where they were going.
I don't like his methods, but I respect the goal.
Say your prayers, Garen.
Yep.
I like how Versace backs away from the body like it's gonna come back to life.
Yeah, it is kind of like a oh shit, what have I done moment. Kieran is uncomfortably attractive. Oh, that's a good quote. Alright, let's go to the Wounded Coast. Save our little sister. And I don't know. We might be able to. We'll definitely start the end game. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it though.
We'll see how it goes here.
I'll see what it goes here. Do you have like a hard time where you have to duck out?
I do not know.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, if you're free and you want to, I can go a little longer.
Okay, so maybe we'll try. I guess it depends like how much more we have to do. Like if we haven't even started the quest yet, I think maybe we would go ahead. But like we're almost done with this. I don't know. We'll see. Which, if we do just finish it, we essentially did all of Act 3 in one episode.
Which is, I mean, think about it. You beat all of Dragon Age 2 in one day.
Yeah, less than really 8 hours. So, and I remember, I think when I timed it, because to practice how long it would take so I could schedule correctly, I like did a speed run myself. Not an all-in-one sitting, I should say. I broke it up, but I think if I remember correctly, like half of that 8 hours is actually Act 1, or something like that.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy.
Also, that, as people will remember, was the origin, the seed that has grown into the Michael Jordan podcast, as I always like to remind.
Ah, yeah, the upcoming amazing Michael Jordan podcast.
Mm-hmm. We're very excited to announce our first guest for the show.
Michael, would you like to speak on the Michael Jordan podcast as you're playing Space Engineers?
No comment.
Okay.
We had a lot of options for the first guest. We've decided that we're gonna go with 2003 Tom Cruise.
Why 2003 Tom Cruise?
Is
that the Tom Cruise where he's jumping on the sofa?
That's exactly it. We wanted. We just thought that would be the most effective. It's a twofer, you know. We get him, and technically we get Caitie Holmes, except she's not allowed to talk, which is kind of weird. But
well,
I really like Dawson's Creek.
You know what I mean? Like,
wait, what? Say what?
That's kind of true for that era. She wasn't allowed to because of crazy Scientology.
Yeah,
shit.
just you know.
God. When is Caitie gonna become a professional speedrunner? I did think about at least trying to like just for funsies, what would speedrunning Dragon Age Inquisition look like? Turns out speedrunning Dragon Age Inquisition looks like just trying to dupe a bunch of items, and that's kind of the fun part. I don't know. There's something about it wasn't like exciting to me.
I'm looking for Thrask.
You don't sound happy.
And like speedrunning Origins is also really crazy because
of course,
you have to like
before Meredith kicked me out
revert
of the
your
Templars.
game to like an older
Knew she was a bitch then,
state.
but
I
he
don't know what
still
you would
thought
say.
he
An
could
older
change
version,
things
so you
from
can
inside.
export or exploit a certain glitch. And you essentially just play as Morrigan, and you get stinging swarm, and you glitch out of areas and just zoom in around. You know, it's actually kind of fun to watch. I think someone actually did it at GDQ a couple years ago, or this year. I don't remember when I watched it.
The other way. I'm too much Templar still.
So yeah,
to
if you ever
swallow
speedrunning Dragon Age Origins is
gone,
actually kind
I
of fun to
could take up
watch.
the shield
Inquisition
again.
was kind of boring.
But
I
maybe
don't
she
think I've
was
ever seen
right.
anyone do Dragon Age 2.
Give him a hint of freedom, may just go bad.
Every mage seems willing to use blood magic in the name of freedom. They can't be trusted.
Every mage?
Much as I hate it, I think you're right. And Meredith's lost more people to this movement than she knows. She needs men she can trust. If you go after Thrask,
DA2 speedrun is like an hour, I think. Yeah, if you there's like a lot of
maybe I can earn my shield back after all.
glitches and that you can exploit. I think the speedrun of Inquisition is 6 hours, if I'm remembering correctly. Like if you do it right.
That's still a lot for a speedrun. Jesus.
Yeah, I'll have to look that up again. Maybe it's less than that.
Amy Dave in the chat says Meryl's outfit reminds me of a shower curtain.
I suppose it was too much to hope.
I mean, kinda, yeah.
It kind of does. It really does.
Yeah, something about the headgear really works with the shower
I
theme
cannot
too.
understand
I don't
why
know
you support Meredith still. It was not the
chubby
circle that kept
Bethany.
Fainreal safe from demons. It was you. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see
Oh
down.
well, I lied. I looked up the Dragon Age Inquisition speed run. Apparently, the current world record is 1 hour 58.
Someone just said Anders looks like he should be in a Spartan in that 300 film. I don't know if that's what they looked like in that movie.
Yeah, I don't know about that. What? Unless you were watching a different type of.
Anders looks like he should be a backup dancer in an Avril Lavigne video.
I was gonna say Magic Mike, but yeah, I guess. God, they all look terrible.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
I should have known you recognized the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress.
Wow, Dragon Age
caused
Origins
you or
world
your
record
friends.
is 25 minutes without
Let the
load
hostage
times.
go.
Jesus.
No, the girl dies.
What's Dragon Age 2?
Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace? Wasn't she one of the mages you turned in almost 6 years ago?
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Dragon Age 2 is
What
1
do I
hour,
care
47
for
minutes, and
Meredith?
31 seconds
I'm
by
here for
Pally
the
Thankful.
champion.
Without
I've
load
been
times.
wondering when you'd come back to
Set 3 years ago. So yeah, there's room for improvement. All you guys that want to get into
speedrunning.
speedrunning. There's only 2 people on the leaderboards.
Circle. I have been counting the days to get my revenge. Elaine, kill the hostage.
I don't know, Grace.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
You don't know what it's like. We're locked in our cells all day, no light, no air. The Templars ask things of us. When Thrask offered a chance to make a better circle, I had to take it. But Grace, this isn't right.
It always annoyed me how
Meredith's to blame
this
for what's
woman
happening,
who
not
like we
the
saved and
champion.
was so
Don't
very
define me,
thankful for it
boy.
ends up like kidnapping
me,
our
you'd be
sibling
nothing.
slash lover slash
If you're
Varric,
too squeamish, I'll
and then
do it
just
myself.
trying to kill us. Like, girl, we
No.
saved your ass.
No one
What'd you
has to
think?
die here.
Yeah, although I did just notice right now for some reason when Aveline says you saved her 6 years ago. 6 years is a long time. I mean, it's not that long, but you know, it's bad. It's long enough for some bad shit to happen to somebody where they just start to think differently.
Forget the hostage.
That's also true. There's
Kill
also
the
I
champion.
will say, like, if you can see her in Act 2, I think, and like talk to her in the gallows, and she says something like, "Oh, you know, they were chasing us for years and finally caught us. Like, did you tell us? Did you tell them that like we got here or something like that?" I don't know. It was there's that seeds of doubt, so it's like I think like they did the best they can. I'm still just not fond of the plot point.
Yeah. It definitely does feel like one of those gotchas to you did something good, so now you're gonna get punished for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if you do the bad thing, you're still get punished for it. So it's like no matter what. I don't know. I don't know. I think it'd be really interesting to see what would happen if they were just given 1 more year to work on this.
Oh, for Dragon Age 2? Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of good stuff would. It has such a good story and its core. It just you know, clearly it was more of a time resources thing.
You killed her lover. I mean, look. You try to kill us first. With self-defense.
Was there? Oh, I thought there was another mob that started. No, I think we're almost. There we go.
When are we getting a soft boy
I tried to
companion? I
stay
don't even know
away
what that
from her, you
means.
know, after Decimus.
Like
But
Cole?
The
Do I not
circle
know what a
here
soft
worse
boy
than
is?
Starkhaven ever
I'm afraid to
was.
ask.
It seemed like hers was the
Oh, maybe
only
a
way
dog?
out.
A dog. Dog
sorry.
makes sense to me.
Grace used
I would like another
blood
dog
magic to
companion.
hold her. That's the only way I can bring her out.
God, I'm getting old. I'm not
I
even
mean,
30.
let's think about the internet. Like, There's some chance it's a dog. There's another chance it's like a small man who frequently has erectile dysfunction. Like it's one of those. It's one of those two.
It's only those two options.
That's. I really feel like those are the only two options.
When is my small man with erectile dysfunction going to be a companion? I can't get over it. Just fucking said. Oh god. A dog I'm howling. No, Elaine is a soft boy, a cute shy boy. Oh,
I
that's who
see.
you
Yeah,
meant.
that makes
Oh.
sense.
Okay. Well then Cole, right? Right.
So you were
guess
right.
Cole-
You were right in the beginning.
Yeah. I don't know. A small man with erectile dysfunction was pretty good. Maybe maybe same person. We don't know.
Oh.
Thank you. It's good to know.
Guys can get so nervous, you know,
got
they
here as
just
soon as
stop having erections. That could be a thing.
Poor Cole.
Champion, Samson
Yeah.
never said you were involved in
Cole
this.
confirmed from
I trust you were here to stop.
Oh no.
Oh
The champion's
god.
a fine lady, sir. She wanted to solve this peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
Oh shit! It's Pidgeotto Anders. I mean, not Anders. Fucking Cullen.
Hey, this guy used to voice Anders, so kinda, right?
Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing with Elaine?
Murder!
Oh no.
Kill the soft boy.
The boy's been working with blood mages since he was in swaddling clothes.
No. I stood up for you.
Take him away. These Templars
We're here
are
to look
spoiled.
hot and murder.
If they
We're
had
failing at one of
witnessed
those,
what
so we
I saw
gotta
in
do
Ferelden,
extra on
they'd
the
know
other.
to never trust a mage. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
They used illegal magic in a plot against the Order. I say execute them.
I can see why the Knight Commander thinks so highly of you. Take Samson too, man. If he knew so much about this plan, he must have been part of it.
No, please.
And that's why Samson tried to attack us in Inquisition. Actually, what did we get Calpurnia or Samson for Tamar? I don't remember.
Oh, that is a good question. I think we fought Samson. Yeah, we fought Samson because I remember it's a super annoying fight.
I will believe you.
And we didn't do the thing with his armor or whatnot.
Oh yeah. Gotcha. Well, okay, we got 30 minutes to at least get through the last thing. We might be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, we can. I say we go for it. Obviously.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. We've gotten so much Adeline Mallory this episode. Yeah. How are we on? I guess it didn't matter. We're siding with the Templars, so even if she doesn't like us, she'll still be on our team. So now the real question is, are we going to lose so many people that we're going to be kind of fucked?
Without a party.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, we always have him on if it comes to it.
That's true, yeah. That's true. Are we here's the thing. Are we going to kill Anders and then we'll have Sebastian in our party? Are we going to let Anders go and we lose Sebastian? Or we keep Anders and Sebastian leaves?
I feel like the thing that Versace would do is kill Anders.
I mean, that does make sense.
But Anders is actually useful in combat, and Sebastian sucks.
Yeah, so
conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep
now
regret
have
I
we been
interfered.
doing that? Like I thought the Versace was a bit of a
I was half
tank, so we can
convinced
kind
Meredith had engineered the whole
of survive
thing
a little.
to trick
Yeah, I think Versace could probably beat the entire boss battle herself, the last one.
Okay, so I'm not worried. God, he just really looks like the meme guy.
If Meredith stays in charge, she'll run Kirkwall into the ground.
Speak softly, friend. There is nowhere safe to say those words. But be assured, You are not the
You know,
only
I'm
one
sad not the
thinking
whole
that.
party has
Definitely not.
belly rings. You
Please
know.
accept this as my thanks.
They gotta have matching, is what you're saying?
More value to you
Yeah,
right now than my friendship.
we should all have belly button rings. That's what I'm getting. Because for some reason we're all showing our belly buttons. Apparently that's popular in Kirkwall right now. But
Apparently it's like 1998 fashion.
kinda, yeah, actually. I mean, look at this. Someone wore this in 1998. No one would probably bat an eye.
I mean, they'd bat some eye. They would bat a couple, but yeah, you're right.
All right, let's go home. Get a sternly worded email or letter. What if it was email though?
What if Kirkwall had computers? I don't know. What if they had social media? Who would have the most followers out of the entire Dragon Age franchise?
Are we doing like this weird bizarro world we came up with Versache, or like the actual?
I mean, I think if it was the weird bizarro world, it would probably end up being Tamara, right? She's like the hot new thing.
She's not popular yet. She hasn't come on the scene.
But is Versace savvy enough to use social media?
Yeah, she's probably still on MySpace. She probably had a really cool website, but like we're kind of getting into the part where like when was the last time you went to a band's website?
Yeah, you know what? You might be right there.
Yeah, she had a really cool website, and it had like a graphics section.
Yeah.
And it had like that under construction guy. Like,
Yep.
It was really cool.
Is it like the hero of Ferelden, but they just never use it? They're just one of those accounts? I'm trying to think of one of those. It's like some celebrity that signs up for Twitter and they have millions of followers, but they hardly ever use it.
I feel like that's the hero for Ferelden. Like, I feel like the meme there is that the hero for Ferelden is really popular, but never actually says anything.
Yes.
Haha.
Yes.
I know Meryl's Quest is the thing we can do. I just don't want to do it. I'll be frank. All right, let's do this.
All right, here we go. Last draw.
Let's do it.
Let's make a save just in case. And onward we go.
Awesome fanboys going crazy because we're not doing the Dalish questline. I know you can kill her entire clan. I just don't feel like it's worth it. I don't know.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into
Yeah, I mean, we definitely wouldn't have time for it this time, and then we would have to do another one, and so...
Here's the thing. Killing Meryl's clan would be in character for Versace. I would disagree.
Now.
What's in character for Versace is not to give a shit about Meryl.
That is probably the more accurate, yes.
Like, I think she's still low-key trying to get in Anders' pants, and that's why she did it. Did that quest line.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think the most in character, right? The most in character thing for Versace is to be like, "Who are you? You have a clan? Like, what's a clan?"
Yeah. Now we are shanking Bethany. That is the thing I want to do.
Yeah.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
Lovebirds at it again.
Do carry on. People will talk. You came.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called her here.
This scene's gonna be filled with so much visual comedy because of the mods. Yeah,
What I
kind
have
of.
done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you, mages,
Versace,
from your
the F
curse
is
and
a
your own
Dale-ish.
stupidity. And
Basically,
I will not
yeah.
stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Damn, like Meredith really gets into it.
You're both being ridiculous.
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do. Heard the
Oh, you're staying
lies
on
of
Middle Road,
mages
huh?
that seek power.
I mean, they're both just so ridiculous.
I guess that's fair.
Also, like, she hates Meredith, but she also hates mages.
I guess that's true, yeah.
They're not the only ones that lie and seek power.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not.
You guys
so.
aren't doing Meryl's quest because you already said it was the finale. That's honestly
Yeah.
not why we're. Oh, that wasn't my reasoning. I just didn't generally like. Even if we had time, generally would not want to do
If you
it.
cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Athena will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead
Oh,
us
here he
without
comes.
their Templar
Scantily
chains.
clad emo boy background dancer, about to blow some shit up.
Yeah, this kind of takes away
Even
the
you should be able to see that. The time
how
has
serious
come
this
to
is
act.
because he's in like a
There can be no
speedo.
half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
Here we go.
Make her have mercy.
There can be no peace.
Chantry just got rubbed. Oh, there's Sebastian.
Why didn't she listen to me?
God, the close-up of this armor is just the worst.
Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise because there is no compromise.
The Grand
It is funny how
Cleric has
nobody
been
really pays
slain
attention to
by
Sebastian.
Yeah. He's saying like, "Oh my God, no!" and everyone's like, "Oh damn."
As Knight
What's this
Commander of Kirkwall, I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the circle is to be executed immediately.
The Circle didn't even do this. Champion, you can't let her. Help us stop this madness.
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the
When we do the
monster who
Origins
did this
playthrough,
is
that's a good
right
question
here?
because I have not even
I
started
swear
getting
to
all the
you,
mods I need.
I will
That's not true. I have a few, but
It can't be stopped now.
nowhere near.
have
So
to
like, it's
choose.
probably going to be a couple weeks before we really start it. So we'll have to do some strange things in the meantime. Maybe get some of the guys back to do some multiplayer. I know you have Skyrim that you wanted to do.
All right, so with this, we are gonna be going Templar, right?
Yep. We're also, I would also say like support what Anders does, but also side with the Templars, if that's the thing you can do.
Order must be restored.
Your
Like,
first
yeah, right. I
act
think
must
right
be
now
to
support the
execute
Templars, and
this
I think later
traitor.
we'll get the option to be like,
She
"Good
is
job,
a
Anders.
monster.
Now we're still gonna shank you."
I was about
but,
to say we are still gonna shank him though, right?
yeah, probably.
But
I
it's
think
the
if
only way.
anything, Versace's like, "Oh
Don't do
man, now
this.
Anders is gonna get more followers
Don't
than
make
I
me choose
will."
between my people and my family.
Maybe that's why she's really upset with Anders. Not so
This
much
is
that
not
he exploded
justice.
Chantry, but that he took away her fame. Everyone
It's
knows
done.
who Anders is now, but who was
Very
Versace
wise.
again? I
Oh,
don't
she's
know.
the person who killed Anders.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the end. You know what I mean?
Right, she's
This
desperate to
moment.
stay relevant.
A mage.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Let the city go up in flames? People will die no matter
And in the
what we
next
choose.
couple of years, Tamara gets
Anders
all the
made
fame,
sure of
so
that.
she tries to.
All we can do now
I think
is try to
maybe
keep
by that
casualties
time, when
from
after
many.
she killed Anders, and
I
Anders was still really
suppose
popular in
you're
setting
right.
off the world on
This
fire, if
decision
you
was
will.
taken out of our hands.
Trying to
Oh,
collab with Tamar, but it didn't quite work out.
Wait,
Tamar was able to.
well, she's also hanging out, and then it's just like all of a sudden this fucking B-rate, like second-rate Caripius guy is the biggest name in the world. And she's like, wait, what? Caripius?
What? Also, I'm surprised Meryl. I think Meryl's actually on her side. I thought we didn't have enough approval for her, but she might have squeaked out here. Meryl's side. Yeah, apparently we had enough rivalry with her that we might have accidentally got full rivalry for Meryl. I don't know.
Possibly.
So,
it happens.
It begins. I must gather my forces at the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can, champion.
Like, we didn't reload to get a romance, so I'm not gonna reload to make sure Meryl
for you
dies.
to deal with. He's your companion. Do as you see fit.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself.
Yeah, we're not going to say anything, buddy. We're just going to get a little stabby.
Forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
So it's up to you to decide how things should be?
It's obvious how things shouldn't be. The people fear what we can do. But to use that fear to bludgeon us into submission is wrong. And they do it with our blessing. And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
R.I.P. Greasy boy.
All right, time to get a little stabby.
You have to pay for
Bye-bye.
what you've done.
I know. The sooner I die, the sooner my name lives on to inspire generations.
Oh, is she going to kill him with an invisible knife? What's happening here?
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, what happened to the knife?
She just used like Tai Chi. She just kind of tapped on the.
She did like the Indiana Jones Talima thing.
Five finger, was it 5-finger exploding heart technique? What is it?
Yeah.
Kill Bill.
It will never be enough.
I've never seen the knife not be loaded in. What the hell even happened there?
That's interesting. Oh, speaking of which, Caitie, I have some fun stuff that I was gonna post. I think I might post it on the Discord later.
Okay.
My girlfriend and I were going to meet some friends for dinner the other night, and there was a sushi place next door. There was sort of like a I don't know. They have sometimes like art galleries or exhibits there, but occasionally it's just rented out for all kinds of shit. And there just so happened to be a little mini, I wouldn't even call it a convention, but like a little meetup for mystic shit.
Oh no.
And I was so excited. I'm like, I have to go in here and see this shit. And it was like psychics and fucking crystals and fucking just everything. People, there was one lady like moving her hands over people to like heal, quote unquote healing. Oh, it was great. No. It was great. And I was trying to like take pictures of like the standees and shit and like what they said, but I think after a while people knew that I was a spy, and so they were looking at me weird because they could tell that I was not a believer. I was just there to mock them. So I switched strategies to picking up like pamphlets and cards and shit, and I forgot them later on in the evening, but I took a couple pictures that I will then post.
Okay, I will look forward to these strange crystal healing pictures.
The one lady, she was a reverend, which is hilarious to me. Her name was Reverend such and such, and for $120 an hour, she will answer your questions.
About what?
About life. She knows things. She has a cosmic link with the universe or something.
Fuck, some therapy sessions aren't that expensive. God.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking ridiculous.
It's crazy. All right, who's gonna be our final party?
Final party. I'm surprised we have this many people left, to be honest.
I am too. Take Meryl, because I want to see if she betrays us or not. There's definitely at one point that can happen. I don't know if we have the approval for it though. So.
Yeah, we'll throw Varric in there.
Yeah. All right, let's go. Anyone want to pay me to answer questions? I ain't psychic, nor do I claim to be, but I'm opinionated and poor.
Look, I think you're qualified. Done. You're hired.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was walking by. There was this one psychic lady, and I kept trying to walk by to hear what she was saying to this one dude. And the guy was like, he looked like he was riveted. He looked like he was just absolutely buying every word of it. And as I'm passing by, she's going like, Yes, like sometimes you like to stay in by yourself. Sometimes you like to go out with friends. Sometimes you like to do outdoor stuff. Sometimes you like to do indoor stuff. Sometimes you're hungry. Sometimes you don't. Yes, you literally covered everything.
Well, that's how that works. Yeah, that's how. If you ever look at, I don't know if you know much about James Randi. Do you know James Randi?
No.
I love James Randi. James Randi is a magician.
Why don't the links in your description work?
What?
Asking for a friend.
No. So
hyperlinks.
Michael, stop. So James Randi is this magician that goes around and tries to debunk psychics and like spiritual healers and stuff like that, and he does a great job. One of his more famous cases is that there was a God, what was he? Like TV evangelist that used to like talk to spirits and ask for prayer healing or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure there's multiple of them.
Yeah, well, this one was like really popular like a while ago. I almost want to say like 90s, 80s, something like that. And so he hired a private detective to figure out how he was getting people's stories correct from the audience. And it turns out is that they would have plants in the audience that worked for this evangelist talking with random people and getting their life stories. And then as the guy was on stage, his wife would be radio broadcasting him silently into an earpiece to tell him what to say. And that's how he was getting messages from the dead.
Oh, interesting.
So he with the private detective, they were able to actually get like, a radio in there and record what his wife was saying to him, and expose the guy. So yeah, I love him to death. He has a really good documentary called "An Honest Liar" that kind of goes around his like life and his work. So anyway, I love that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really interesting that somebody I'd never heard of that guy before, but that sounds cool. The debunking.
Do you remember have you heard of Uri Geller?
Uri Geller, no.
He was a psychic, I think also in the 80s, that was really popular for bending spoons. Like if you hear people bending spoons in that trope, that was kind of his shtick that he could do with his mind.
Yeah.
And I forgot how he was able to debunk it, but James Randi was able to debunk it. Like it was actually something really silly and simple. So yeah, and Uri Geller got really upset with him. He was like, "Oh no, my act." The thing though is that even though like it was proven that like everything he could do, which is a simple magic trick, he still gives a lot of money apparently. Like people still will buy into that, and that's troubling.
People want to believe that shit.
Uri Geller tried to sue Game Freak. Why did he do that? Oh, wait, I think I actually know that. Because Abracadabra, or whatever that Pokemon is, has bending spoons in the Pokemon.
Oh, that's his thing?
Yeah, that was his shit.
What about the Matrix? Did he try and sue them?
That's a good question, because that was also in the Matrix, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a big thing in the Matrix.
Yeah.
There is no spoon.
You know, I don't know. Maybe they even contacted him and be like, "Hey, can we use your spoon thing?"
Good or ill, this will all come to a head at the gap. It's a
Oh shit, that's a lot of people. Okay. A lot of demons, rather.
Yeah. Hey, we have 90 people watching now. That's a
fun.
World record. Yeah, but we should talk more about Uri Geller and James Randi.
Well, you know who my favorite psychic of all time was Miss Cleo. Come on, it's classic.
Oh, Miss Cleo. What happened to her? And
she went to jail.
Yeah, what was the reason? Like, she was just, I mean, obviously she was scamming people, but how did she get caught?
I don't remember how she got caught, but she went to jail for literally exactly what she thought she should have gone to jail for. Like, literally what she was doing.
Let's Google her. Miss Cleo, what happened to you?
I think it was maybe hidden charges on the phone. Like, because you're charged per minute or whatever, but it was more than what... Like, people agreed to get scammed because they're dumb, but then they got scammed for even more than they agreed to.
so she ran. So the company she worked for or started, I don't quite know yet, was Psychic Readers Network. Among the complaints were allegations that calls to Miss Cleo were answered by her associates, who were actors reading from scripts, and that calls promoted as free were in fact charged for. Access Resource Services, doing business as, this is in 2001, as Psychic Readers Network, was sued in various lawsuits brought by, among others, a whole bunch of states and the FCC.
You know what's so hilarious about that is people going like, no, I want to talk to the real psychic.
You're right. In 2002, the FTC charged the company's owners and Harris's, that's Harris's, Miss Cleo's real name, or real last name. Which, yeah, her real name is Yori Del Harris. Cleo is nowhere in her real name. Anyway, with deceptive business practicing, deceptive advertising, billing, and collection practices. Harris was not indicted. They were, billed $1 billion from the estimate. So apparently the company made $1 billion and they had to pay it back, but they settled for $500 million. And paying a fine of $5 million to the FTC. All right, cool. Apparently she died recently.
Oh, well, that's still sad.
Yeah, just because you're a criminal doesn't mean you have to die from colon cancer. So what you're saying is to defeat souls, we need James Randi. Maybe. You like James Randi? But he's getting quite old now. I hope he's doing alright.
Alright, we're cutting through the mages at a pretty good rate, but there are a lot of them.
Yeah. You're doing really good on your health, though, so I think you'll be fine.
You should have this back.
Twine? When did I loan you a ball of twine?
You gave it to me when I first moved here, when I kept getting lost in Lowtown. It drove the merchants in the market completely batty, but it did help me find my way.
Keep it, Daisy.
I don't think I'll be getting lost again anytime soon.
Well, you never know.
So right now in this
tie a package up, hang a lantern,
climactic thing,
Meryl is giving back. That's Meryl. I mean, what can you say? That's why we love her.
I mean, yeah. I guess I can't disagree with her. Like, might as well. Like, when's the next time she's gonna see him? I generally don't know after this.
Which is really kind of sad because the DA2 crew is real. I mean, you get attached to every crew, but I really genuinely felt like the DA2 crew was more attached to each other maybe than any other group. I mean, you could say that about any of the games, I guess, but
no, I do get that. Like both Inquisition and Dragon Age Origins, they felt like co-workers. You know what I mean?
In a sense,
like,
yeah.
Not that they didn't like her, like each other, but just that they were more working with each other. I almost feel like Dragon Age 2, they were definitely friends, even if they argued.
Yeah. Yeah, like in Mass Effect, I don't know if that's just more of a design/writing philosophy, but I don't really feel like they were trying to have everybody be friends really until Mass Effect 3. Mm-hmm. You know, especially between the other companions. Like, there really wasn't a lot of that. There was sort of a terse, you know, like you said, we're working together, we have a job to do, we're all going to do our part kind of a thing, but they didn't really start to become friends until Mass Effect 3.
Are you going to finish it today or not? Well, I don't know. What do you think, Jordan? Because I feel like we're in the middle of it, but we still have at least 3 more levels to do. I don't know. Maybe we try. Like, 'cause I feel like if we keep going, we would end at like 5:30, and that's not awful.
I am fine to keep going. Totally. Everybody is stuck right now, and that's really annoying. Versace, you don't like being stuck. Meryl, do you have any? Okay, let's do this.
Apparently, Anders needs to have 100% rivalry, and you have to do his questioning beliefs and act free to get Meryl to turn on knock. Really? That's how you get Meryl to turn on knock? I feel like I've definitely had Meryl turn on knock before, and I feel like I didn't do that. I don't know. Maybe it's been a while since I played that run.
Oh, great! Now there's a demon. Okay. Damn, this is such a mess. Okay. Alright, we're not doing bad though against... Oh wait, where's Corypheus? Come on, Corypheus. We need some help here. Okay, alright. Not bad.
Alright. This is probably one of my favorite cutscenes in this game because it's like, I don't know, the lighting's nice. It's kind of colorful compared to everything else in this game.
It stands out for sure, and it's you know, it's at a great point in the story.
Quickly!
Also, with the fog, it kind of hides how terrible her face looks. Is Hawk going to twerk at the end? Oh, if someone made that mod, I would get it.
I don't want to fight you.
And here you are.
Let us speak.
And I can never tell if Meredith is like good acting or overacting. I feel like it's right up on that line.
But I feel like it makes it good. I don't know. I like it.
I think for this act, it makes sense. Like she's going crazy, right? Like she's legitimately losing her mind.
Yeah, totally.
Annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you.
God, this.
But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will
Remember to
demand
stab Bethany.
retribution, and
Remember,
I will
we have
give
to
it
remember.
them. Your offer is commendable,
I think it
Orsino,
happens
but
after
it comes too
we
late.
kill Orsino.
The time for talking is done.
I agree.
And me? Will you also fight your own sister?
You've made it clear that I mean nothing to you.
It's not like that.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
This isn't
Oh,
over.
I feel bad for Bethany.
Hey, it's Versace. What are you gonna do?
I mean, yeah, I agree, but I still feel bad.
Let me tell you what is about to happen. We have the unenviable task of
We're
entering
team
the
bikinis,
gallows
that's what we
and
are.
eliminating every mage we find within. You must harden your heart. The magic within them is a disease, that if left unchecked will spread and fester.
She's not
We
pregnant.
will do
She's
what
fat.
We must. Maker have
God.
mercy on their souls. Prepare for the attack. Let me know when you are ready, champion.
3 cheers for the champion.
Oh, that was sad. They just said 3 cheers for the champion, and then nothing happened.
Just another echo of how far she's fallen.
And Versace's just like, no! My fame!
What will I do? Nice little spam there. All right, talk to Meredith, and we should.
I'm like, yeah, do I talk to Meredith to presume here?
talk to
Okay, here we go.
This is supposed to be the time where you like talk to your
Let's get
loved
this
ones
over
and
with.
whatever, but we don't really have any loved ones, so we.
She hates everyone.
Yeah, we just keep going.
Do that, and the attack may begin.
Kane Dean, I don't know why, but she's not pregnant. She's fat. Took me out. Nervous Hawk. Nah.
We've been in hundreds of battles. This is no different.
At least one of us is confident.
I think Versace's
don't always
maybe not quite all here, and so she's not nervous.
Height notwithstanding.
What would be more nerve-wracking? Okay, let's say you're Hawk. What would be more nerve-wracking, this or the Canary invasion?
Kunari invasion, I think, by far.
Why?
I don't know. They're big. They have horns. They seem better organized.
I guess that's fair. There's a lot more mystery versus like you kind of know what you're getting into here. Like you know of Meredith, you know of
Whatever I'm
Orsino
going
and all
into,
them.
It's good to have you along.
It has
Now,
been
what
an
if we
honor.
threw in the getting
What
stuck
do
in
you say we
Farking's
put an end
expedition,
to
so
all
you had
this
to find your
waiting
way out?
around and
Because I feel like
go
that would be
meet
my top
destiny?
answer.
Wait, say again?
Like if all 3 climaxes on top of each other, which one would be the most nerve-wracking? I would say getting like trapped by Bartrand and during the expedition. Because like, how are you gonna get out? I don't know. You're in the deep roads, like all this dark spot. What if you're tainted? Oh God, my brother. Sasha's,
Yeah.
like that.
That's true.
May the
I feel like
Maker
that would be worse
favor
for
us
me.
now.
You know what we face. The mages in there, they have
At least with the
risked
Canary, there's
everything.
always an option that you
All
could run
of us.
away. Not that you're gonna take it, but you have
That's
that
not a danger
option.
I can ignore.
Deep
You
roads,
want
good
peace
luck.
in Kirkwall? This is where we create it.
Champion, the attack is
You know, we had that mod to make Varric have the spiky armor, but that just disappeared, huh?
Just would not work except for in that one cutscene.
Yeah, really. I didn't take it off. I just. I don't know.
Oh, and then all of a sudden the CGI one, Meredith is back in her normal armor.
Oh, right. Who is this? Who is she? We don't know. Ooh, that guy totally had his neck broken.
Oh, the guy that got whacked into the statue?
Yeah. He's not gonna stand up after that.
Are you, have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Are you a Quentin Tarantino fan by chance?
No. I have not. Why? Have you seen it? Does it look good? Or?
I've now watched it twice.
Oh.
Not necessarily because it's great. I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it. It just came out this weekend, but if I had to say, I would say it's not his best work. I'd probably rank it certainly in the lower half of his films. The thing is, as I've long said, even an average Quentin Tarantino movie is probably better in my estimation than most other movies. So I would recommend it. It's a good fun flick. Brad Pitt gives a great performance in it. The reason why, well, I don't know. Do I want to spoil it or not?
Nah, don't. People might.
Well, it's not even like a story spoiler. The thing that triggered it was your comment about the dude getting his neck broken.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just say, if you're not squeamish, go see it. The last 10 minutes in particular are, I mean, I just think it's a fun experience, okay? When you're in a theater, when you are in a theater full of people and people are, it's one of, if you're familiar with Tarantino movies, right? Like, the violence is over the top. Like, it's ridiculously over the top. At one point in Django Unchained, the titular Django is hiding behind an already dead body that just continually keeps getting shot. And the visual of that is ridiculous. I mean, the showdown at the House of Blue Leaves and Kill Bill, etc., etc. Tarantino is known for over-the-top violence. But goddamn, the last 10 minutes of that movie are just, like, people screaming and, like, grabbing each other, and then, like, halfway through, people just start laughing because it's so over-the-top, it's ridiculous how people are getting killed. It's quite fun.
That's how Kill Bill was for me. Like, while it was very violent, it almost felt like cartoon violence in a way. Like,
right.
That one girl just gets scalped. I say one girl.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, just gets scalped in, like, such a strange way. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. And, yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, it's far less people. It's not, like, a huge fight. It's a rather small fight by comparison, but it has its charms. Dang, Meryl is like fighting everybody over here solo. Nice. Could use a little help.
Yeah, Varric.
Yeah, we lost Varric.
Really, Aveline and you're the only ones that are doing all right.
Which is great because like Aveline is the one where like Aveline never dies.
Aveline's my baby too. So, PAX West is kind of coming up. Do you think we'll see anything interesting from BioWare from PAX West?
I don't think so. I would doubt it. It'd be nice if they had a presence. I imagine if they do, they're going to use the kind of talk Anthem stuff a little bit more.
Yeah, because they've been doing Cataclysm, like, testing stuff a lot of, but I don't know when they're actually going to really boot it out to the public.
Gamescom is also coming up, yes?
Probably. I'm not really good at remembering when these things are, but that does sound...
I always feel like Gamescom is around August.
Let me Google it real quick. I probably should put 2019 on there. Well, or I could put 209. That works as well. Okay. Well, it says it's in 22 days, but I would appreciate a hard date there, website. Thank you. Yeah, the 20th and 24th of August.
Okay, so end of August.
Yeah.
We will certainly get to see the Cyberpunk 2077 demo at that time. That'll be fun.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. That's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
Not until next year.
March or April next
Yeah.
year.
Oh, wow.
I don't think you need to go here.
Do I not need to go here?
No, I don't think you do.
Yeah, well, we're here now.
Yeah. What I'm looking forward to is anything else Animal Crossing. I think Nintendo's going to be tight-lipped on Animal Crossing until it comes out next year, but that's not what I'm do. Like, Cyberpunk will be fun, and we'll probably play it on this channel, but Animal Crossing, man. That's going to be where I'm at. You surely can stream from a Switch, right? Is that right to do? I don't know, maybe streaming Animal Crossing would be fun.
I imagine that would be a lot of fun for folks to watch, absolutely.
Michael just said capture card behind me. Those are expensive though, aren't they? I get...
Are they still expensive? I know at one point it was like, oh, a capture card, that's a real... I figure by now there's got to be some good affordable ones.
Let me finish up this row of knitting that I totally haven't been doing this entire time, and I'll type in a capture card. 300! You thought you said it wasn't expensive.
Well, you know. I guess they are still.
Yeah.
All right, we got a cutscene.
Mercy, we beg you.
Oh?
Do whatever you want with us, but let us live.
There's people outside my window.
This
I don't know
circle
what to
is
do.
beyond redemption.
What do you mean? Like really?
Surely the right of a
No,
non
well, like,
requires something
you know,
more-
we
It
live in
requires
an
my
apartment, so
word,
there's just
Cullen.
big people passing
Do
by,
as
and
I've
they're just like, they're
commanded.
talking outside my window.
Champion,
Go
will
away.
you not defend us? Must we all be slaughtered for the
There was
actions
one
of a
time,
few?
I was trying to, like, record for an episode, and, like, there was, like, some handyman doing something right outside the window, and, like, I could hear their entire conversation. So I'm just, like, sitting awkwardly in my apartment as these two were talking about, it was something, I can't remember, I honestly cannot remember what it was, but it was, like, something that, like, they probably didn't want some stranger to hear. Like, it was kind of personal. I'm just sitting going,
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
like,
Indeed.
I don't know, man.
Since when do you look to the champion for
Yikes.
orders, Captain?
Carry out the sentence.
It's it's kind of fun. That robot. It's not exactly the same thing, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of last night. My girlfriend and I had just seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and we were talking about the last 10 minutes. And granted, we're talking about, you know, characters that are not good characters getting killed. So, and we're talking about how it's so weird that something so violent was so funny. And so my girlfriend was casually saying, like, yeah, the way that that guy kept bashing her head against the fireplace, I would totally do something like that. As she's saying that, like, a delivery guy or something was walking up to one of my neighbors, and he heard that bit completely out of context. And his eyes just went like, oh shit, what are these people coming to this apartment complex to do?
Don't worry about it. Hush. It's all right. Oh God. Well, so you saw it in theaters.
Yes.
I think the last time I went to a movie theater to go see a movie, it was like 2012 or something like that. Like,
Oh, wow.
I don't know. I just don't like movie theaters. Like, do you normally go to movie theaters or?
Yeah, I say semi regularly. I'm a film buff, so going to the
I
movie,
guess that's
you know, it's kind of an experience, or at least I like it to be. Okay, which way? I went deeper into this room, and now I'm fighting two demons.
Well.
Is it on
I
the
don't
other
know why you're
side?
going- Yeah, it's on the other side. I thought. Yeah, where on earth are you? You're just doing all the side quests for fun.
Let me go back the other direction. No, you can't go through. Oh wait, you.
No. Yeah, you have to kind of go around, but that's the way to go.
All right, here we go. Now Versace is in spider webs. Great.
Fun.
Now everybody's in spider webs. Great, it's fantastic.
Just what she wanted. I've been, well, I guess we just finished it, but we were watching, because I'd never seen all of Indiana Jones, and I guess it's popular on Netflix right now, so Michael and I were watching that. And I feel like it always has, like, things covered in spider webs, and the spider webs always just look like giant wads of cotton. Like, without fail.
Yeah.
Gosh. I'm trying to get him to watch the last one, just because it's supposed to be bad, and, like, I'm okay with that, but...
Oh, you mean like the last one, like the Shia LaBeouf one?
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. Like, yeah, of course I want to see the worst one. What are you talking about? Not that I'm a ride or die Indiana Jones fan. I just want to see this shit its pants. That's... Who is that Templar crying over the dead mate? I don't really know. Some random that probably has a pretty interesting backstory that we'll never know. I'm looking after my friends' rats, and they don't know what to think of this stream. Jordan, we have to shape up our biggest fan community that we're the rats. We're not doing them good.
Cheese.
Not garbage, just garbage. Oh yeah, when I went to Chicago and I got the true Chicago experience. We saw a rat just in the street.
Oh, that's authentic.
Yeah, like authentic Chicago. Yeah, deep dish pizza and saw a rat.
Does the rat give directions? Does the rat give like tours or anything?
We were actually like not really lost, but we were walking somewhere, so I think one of us did say, "Let's ask the rat for directions." But
oh, Jesus.
that's
right.
mice, you buffoon. Cheese is a mice thing.
Oh, well, you know what? Whatever.
Yeah, clearly rats are garbage, Jordan. God.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm from Texas. It's clean here.
Yeah, you just have scorpions.
That's true.
Have you ever found a scorpion in your house?
Oh yeah.
Okay, because my mom grew up in Texas. Oh, both my parents, but Dad was more city folk. Mom in the country. She apparently had a lot of scorpions. I always thought that was so wild. Like, I can't imagine having a scorpion like in my house. Ugh. We didn't really have. Well, I'm about to say we didn't really have a lot of weird things growing up in Oklahoma, but we did have brown recluses, and like I know they're poisonous. I don't know. We had them in my house, and I saw them all the time. It's never bothered me. I guess I saw them so frequently, it didn't register that these things are dangerous.
Yeah, no, we got brown recluse in Texas also. I'm concerned about them. I don't want to be hostile towards all spiders, but if I know it's a brown recluse, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna relocate you to get the fuck out of here.
Oh no, you kill him. You kill him.
You know.
No. I was watching a YouTube, right? I don't know. It's the Red Letter Media prereq. They Jack, if you know who that is, to anyone watching, was talking about like bugs in the home. And he said that if you ever see a bug in their home, you should kill them because they have broken the human bug truce. And if I can't see you, you're free to go. You know?
Oh, well, yeah, that's actually not bad.
Yeah. All bugs I see, ladybugs, butterflies, it's in my home. Squish. You're getting out of here. Bugs need to know not to come in my house. Reason of 2 billion not to go to America. I mean, it's really not that bad. Like it's not like I saw them everywhere. I guess it depends where you're living. If you're living in a not so great place, you might see them very often. Rats only want to get some cheese and cuddles. That is not true. Rats also want to spread the bubonic plague.
Damn, you went straight to bubonic plague. What do you have against Mickey Mouse, Caitie?
I mean, I actually kind of like rodents. Like they're kind of cute. I guess I have nothing. The voice of Minnie Mouse actually died. So sad. I wonder who they're gonna get to be the voice of Minnie Mouse.
Dang, Versace and Corypheus just fighting tons of rage demons on their own is actually pretty epic. I don't know why everyone else has kind of abandoned us. They're all kind of standing way over there, trying to get one enemy that they can't get for some reason, but...
Yeah. Well, you're about, like, after this, we go fight Orsino, so... Just leave him there, we don't need him. Unless, we do actually need to fight that thing, I don't know. Now, after Orsino, there's going to be a little calm before the storm, and I want you to pause there so I can do something.
Okay.
Or, well, I guess it's already in the game, so I can give you the... That was the hamsters. Rats were framed for the bubonic plague. I don't know about that. I don't think medieval Europe had hamsters.
Okay, so Is there just an enemy stuck behind here? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, they must be trying to get it, and it's like behind a door. Oh, you have to like go all the way around to get it.
Yeah, but I couldn't go all the way around.
No, you can. You just have to go all the way back, you know what I mean?
Wait, all the way back out the way that I originally come in? Where is it then?
Huh?
Oh wait, here's Sandal.
You could always just bring everybody back to the... No, not there. You know how you got into this whole place?
Oh, they found him.
Okay.
Versace found him. Apparently Versace's the only one who can detect enemies.
Versace's the only...
Look at that, enchantment.
God, to seeing Corypheus float around and being like, hey, what's up?
Alright, should we, what do we need to do? Switch armor or something?
Not right now, after Arsino.
Okay.
Right now, and Sandal's just gonna chill out. I've never seen a dangerous spider, and I love it. Reason 381, America needs to be reclaimed by the Empire. Look, even if you came over here and reclaimed America, the spiders would still be here. It's not like they're... it's not like suddenly they would be gone.
Do you take me for a fool?
Wait, who just said we need to be rejoined? What about the Empire?
Don't worry about it. It was Susica.
Oh my god, look, you guys can't even escape from Europe. How are you gonna handle spiders?
Oh god.
How long has Brexit been going on? Come on.
Actually, yeah. Wow.
I don't even think it took America as long to fight a war against Great Britain to win our independence. You know what I mean?
Look at that. Actually, I kind of want to Google that. Let's see.
And I'm sorry, like honestly, who's the head of the European Union when you really think about it? Germany? Like what? I mean, come on. What do they really have? Strudels? Like they don't even have an army. Not a real one.
You've taken this too far.
Yes, I'm the
Well, it took 8 years for American independence.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, how long was Brexit? Or when did that start?
I was stretching the truth a bit. Brexit was like, oh no, wait, Brexit was
3 years ago.
3 years ago, okay.
Yeah. So we got 5 years before we can say that. There's a lot of people going, well, hey, hold on, we hate it too. It's apparently ending this Halloween. Like, what does that mean? They just gave up, or are they actually gonna succeed?
They're stuck somewhere between giving up, even though no one really knows what that means since there was a referendum, and no plan Brexit, which is basically just what Brexit should be, if you really want to be honest about it.
And Orsino's a harvester. Why not? Why not?
It's just the ultimate makes no sense of anything, but...
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like this part, and I'm not fond of it either. I think it'd be much more interesting, like, if you sided with the Templars, this would happen, you side with the Templars, Alas.
And I will say, Versace is really just tearing through some hit points right now.
Yeah, she really is. You can do it, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Actually, we are already halfway done with Orsino. Whew, damn. All right.
Did you already defeat him?
We got some little.
Oh, the little.
Yeah.
We really are just like body paint and blood right now.
All right, now we got Little Orsino.
Little Orsino.
Which Little Orsino is getting absolutely smacked.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
There was
Versace don't
something
play.
that one of them did that just. Would you rather kiss the Harvester or Versace?
I mean, Versace's actually human, but there's also the possibility that she could get attached. You know what I mean? Which is not something you want.
I don't know. Okay, pros cons. Harvester is made out of dead bodies. It's not really a pro, it's more of a con. Probably filled with disease. Will also want to bite your face off. Versace. Mostly plastic. Might have some necrosis of the skin, so maybe also of dead flesh. Probably won't bite you, but might want to stab you if you don't sleep with her.
Right.
So, and nonetheless, will probably make up a very bad breakup song about you. So, I don't know. They both kind of suck. Not happy with either of them. Pros: dead bodies, aggressive. Cons: inconsistent difficulty. Okay. Yeah, the Dragon Age Inquisition or Dragon Age Origins fight for this thing is way harder.
Oh, there we go. Now she's stabbing him in the face.
Oh boy.
I like the curb stomp. That's a real Versace move.
I agree.
I can't believe
Hashtag Shank Harvester.
How could you do this?
Such is the curse that you carry, difficult as it may be to accept.
She killed it because it was prettier than her.
I will not argue with you, mage. My purpose here is clear.
And I'm just one more abomination to be dealt with. Yes.
Oh,
I
no,
see
here
what
it comes.
next.
Do what you have to, Meredith.
I hope this was all worth it, sister.
You know what you have to do, Jordan.
Yep, well, there it is.
It is over. I will make sure the keep is secure.
Oh, she just looks
Meet me in the
sad.
courtyard,
Oh,
champion.
wow.
What a waste.
Through the chubby tummy. Oh. Damn. All right, you ready for that run script?
Run script. Yes.
All right, run script space add item space this is a long one, I'm sorry. GEN underscore IM underscore arm underscore CHT underscore MED underscore champion.
Oh, I know what this is.
Yeah. I have the whole set here, so we're gonna take a quick minute here. Do you want the others now too?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so add item space Jen underscore IM underscore arm underscore BOO underscore med underscore champion.
Okay, got that.
Did it like register that you got it?
It did, yeah. Boots of the champion.
Okay. So next one is add item Jen underscore IM underscore arm underscore GLV underscore MED underscore champion.
All right, I bought that one.
Okay. do you need it read out again?
Yeah. Add item. Is it a space after that?
Yes.
Okay.
GEN underscore IM underscore arm underscore GLV underscore med underscore champion.
Got it.
All right. Then the last one, add item space GEN underscore IM underscore arm underscore HLM underscore med underscore champion.
Got it.
All right, there you go. Because we see Versace in the actual Hawk armor at the end of Inquisition. So I'm assuming we somehow looted it off of some got coal, I guess.
Oh, that's true. All right.
So here we are. I thought for the last one we should at least have the armor. You know what I mean?
Right.
I will miss these great icons on this fire armor though. Like that's the best icon I've seen of any of these terrible armors. Oh no! Why is it a bikini top?
I was wondering the same thing. I'm like, maybe do I have to get all of these other items off?
I don't know.
Hang on.
Is there a mod conflicting with this? Oh no, Jordan, what have I done?
Wait, hang on. Did it give me 2 when I added the wrong one somehow? Because it gave me 2 gloves, and the gloves were definitely right.
Did you just do gloves twice?
Uh, no, the boosts are not the right boost.
Huh.
Is it only that way in the inventory screen? No. Kind of like here.
There must be some conflicting mod I didn't know about then.
Oh,
well,
no.
I tried. Okay, this is unexpected.
I mean, it is. I mean, what else would we expect, honestly?
You know what? Yeah. At least we got the right arms. Oh, we can see her tattoo that she's had this entire time.
Yep.
Okay, so Versace's champion redesign. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened, but that's Versace for you. She's working on the design. She gets it ready by the time.
Yeah, it works in Inquisition, but
boy.
Is Bethany dead? Yes, Bethany is straight up dead. Well, I guess we're just gonna work with this then. I tried, guys. I did. I'm sorry.
Magic is a cancer in the heart of our land, just as it was in the time
This is it,
of
the finale.
Andraste. And like her, we are left with no choice but to purify it with fire and blood.
You almost sound as if you're happy to do it.
Happy? I would prefer we lived in a world without such sickness, where such madness is unnecessary. But we do not.
Somehow this looks even more like
Even
underwear
this
than the
battle
thong
is
from before.
not yet over.
Because, like, I feel like this is
I'm
underwear. Like,
beginning
the
to
last one
wonder
kind of looked like slutty
just
beachwear.
how
This is
large
like, I just got my
all
period
this
panties,
actually
you know?
was. A refugee come to our city with an apostate sister, gathering power
Maybe
and
Versace's period
influence
hit. That's
without
why she
any
had to change outfit.
Oh boy.
Can I trust that the mighty
that is a safe joke for you to make. It is not a safe joke for me to make.
This is the one with, like, the holes in it, the elastic showing. Not really good. But like, what else you gonna do?
You're seeing threats where none exist.
Just the sort of misdirection I would expect from you. The people of Kirkwall will mourn your loss, but I will tell them you died battling the mages. A righteous cause.
Wait, there's cancer in things? I mean, cancer's been known for quite a while.
To arrest the champion.
Even like cancer.
You will do as I command.
I think it's like rooted from the ancient Greece.
I defended you when
apparently, like
Thrask
they thought it
started
looked like
whispering
crabs
you
or
a
something
map.
like that when they
This is too
cut out
far.
a tumor.
I
So that's why
will
cancer,
not allow
the star sign and cancer,
We must stay
the
true
disease,
to
have the
our
same
path.
name.
Andraste's dimpled butt cheeks.
You recognize it, do you not? Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf
Now I know Dragon Age
charged
2
a
has
great
its faults,
deal for his
but I gotta say,
prize.
this is easily my favorite boss battle in the entire series.
The idol poison
You like
god
this one quite a
died
bit.
in the end.
I love it. Yeah.
He was weak.
I don't know what it
Whereas
is
I
about
am not.
crazy lady with a glowy sword
All of
and
you, I want her
giant
dead.
mechas coming to life and fighting you that I find so
This is not
entertaining,
what the
but I
Order
loved
stands
this one.
for.
I always hated the giant statues. I just thought it was so cheap, and like in addition to the challenge that was there, I never quite liked it.
Captain falls prey
I
to
don't
the
know why I
influence
like it
of
so
blood
much. It's
magic.
maybe because it's kind of hokey and I enjoy that a little bit. But I
Yeah.
was like, oh, they're coming alive! Look, that one there looks like a spider.
Don't need
It is kind of a nice ultimate bad guy move, I will admit.
So I would much rather have this over the
You'll have to
Harvester
go through
any day. This
me.
is fun. This is just straight up fun.
Just like all
It's
the
kind of like
others.
B-movie fun, I guess.
Yeah.
She's lost it, just like Bartrand.
Like, does it make sense? No, but that doesn't matter. It's like Transformers. Transformers movies weren't good, but I bet they're fun. I only saw the first one. Oh, that's not true. I saw the second one. That was weird.
And do
Yeah, you know, I will always say the first Transformers movie, it's not like it's good, but it's a good kind of a bad, whereas I feel like the other ones were just kind of like more bad kind of a bad.
Yeah, totally. Well, the second one also had like that robot with the balls for some reason because why not?
Yeah, and the things, there was the robot that peed on another robot, and oh wait, no, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I think that was that. I think that was the same monster.
Yeah,
There's also the weirdly Mexican robots that were just annoying.
I think that was the third one.
No, I think I saw those robots in theaters or something like that, and I only saw the first and second one. So
Maker, your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
Dang, we already got to the first little mini cutscene here.
oh yeah, I will say I've had this problem before, so I don't know if. Also, what is going on with Evelyn's shield in the background there? I don't know. It's like on the side of her arm. Something I've had trouble with this boss fight is that if you're actually kicking her ass too hard, cutscenes won't trigger. So if she isn't taking any more damage, actually back off in your assault so she can just say whatever line she needs to say or trigger the cutscene to end the game.
It is rather funny that I basically have two knives and I'm stabbing like an iron or bronze or whatever this thing is statue, and that's how we're gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Damn, and freaking Meryl petrified it. But that is what Gate Guardians have never died so fast.
Man, yeah, they're just melting away like butter.
All right, where are you at, homegirl? No.
Bring Bethany back. I have some bad news. I don't think that's how death works.
All right, I think we just got her to get lost a second time. That means the next, there you go, next Gate Guardian.
Corey Donna is so damn bad. It really is. The thing about felt like the movements is very like campy, I'm gonna say. The red jewels in her bikini were lyrium all along. That's actually probably true. This is Dragon Age. Dying is the equivalent of getting benched. She'll be back eventually. Fair. It would be kind of nice to see Bethany or Carver again in the series, just to see like how they, if they're alive, that is, how they're
Do you think that they will do that as a Hawk? Like they'll do something with Hawk, and if it's not Hawk, it'll be the sibling?
I don't know, because like I feel like most people have a sibling alive, but that's not always true. So you're gonna have to have a world state where if Hawk's not alive, and if your sibling's not alive, you're gonna have to have somebody else, and then who is it?
Varric?
Yes. I would almost say, like, if you wanted to keep it in the family, do Charade, because she's definitely alive.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. That is interesting.
And again, they kind of did that with the Wardens. You can Strad Alistair, or Loghain, and that's, you know, quite a lot. That's almost, granted with the siblings, that's two different people, Bethany and Carver, and then you got Hawk, and then whatever your backup is, that's 4 different people, but...
Hey, we are actually having to use potions now.
Hey, who is it? Oh, Meryl. Yeah, she...
Yeah, and Varric, actually.
Varric. Is he even doing anything?
You know, he's trying to shoot people.
He's trying his best.
Oh, here we go. Let's use the rain of arrows at least, since there's so much fucking bullshit going on right now. Alright, he's helping.
Alright. Good on him. I'm proud. Little bearded friend. People are saying Gamlin too, so that's an option.
I mean, but what could Gamlin actually do if there was actual, like, action going on?
Yeah, that's true. At least Charade, like, she had a bow and arrow or something. Like, she could actually fight. And it'd be kind of fun to see, like, hear more about her dealings with the Red Gens. And, like, you kind of see that in Dragon Age Inquisition with the 4 table missions, but, like, who reads those? Gamlin is a powerful blood for sure. Which maybe that's like a feature, like if both Bethany Carver and Hawk is dead, you have to have Gamlin, so he is worthless. So you have to feel the.
Ah, okay. You know what? That's actually that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, I'm down a man because Gamlin's here. No, protect me.
Insult added to.
Everyone's favorite shitty uncle.
Give them freedom, and they would use it to tear down everything we hold dear. No, it cannot be allowed. I will stop it. Do you hear me, champion? I will defeat.
Man, look at all these things.
I feel like this is the equivalent of Versace crashing Meredith's, like, album premiere party.
Kinda, yeah. Try to make it about her.
She's just
Start
fighting all
with
her, all the groupies, all the flunkies.
What's the latest equivalent of TMZ? And I feel like we've talked about this before. I'm gonna bring it up again. I don't remember what answer. Oh, hey, we did it. Who cares about my last question? Jordan,
We did. This is the this is it for Versace Hawk.
kind of wish the statue was wearing a terrible chain bikini.
Ah, Bumblebee Templar.
We love you well. They have to be so bright compared to like the blackness of everything else.
That way people can find him.
Yeah. Versace's so scary, everyone just bows down to her.
Word of the slaughter spread quickly.
And now she's the new
Champion's
Viscount
name
for a
became
little bit.
rallying cry for all
Which was a
mages,
terrible decision, let me
a
tell you.
reminder of their brutal oppression. She had shown not only what the Templars were willing to do, but that they could be defied. The circles rose up and set the world on fire.
Versace, get me a damn latte.
The city all but got down on its hands and knees and begged the champion to rule.
Oh,
As for the rest of us,
there's technically a mod
eventually
working
we
right
all
now
left the
where it
champion's side,
fixes
one reason or another.
the ending slides, because usually in the base game, if you're playing a female, it'll still show a male hawk in
You
the
still
ending
hear the
slides.
stories,
So we
of
have a
course.
mod to turn
With
it
each
into female.
telling
So
they
fun.
grow,
That's
even if at the
that's
core
just a
remains
generally
the
good
truth.
mod.
A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith turned on the champion. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was.
And now Varric is back to the spiky armor.
Take your pick.
What? Again?
Even so,
It only
Why?
happens when he's
not
talking.
been there,
Then I suppose Meredith would be
Why?
ruling the city still.
I don't get it.
but the
Well,
champion
I
is
guess
not in Kirkwall any longer.
So I
he
hear.
used all his money
Isn't
just to
it
get some really
strange
cool
how
armor.
quickly fortunes change?
Apparently.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In
Well,
fact,
Jordan, we got
haven't the
another one
Templars
down.
rebelled as well? I thought
Yeah.
you decided to
Inquisition
abandon
done,
the
DA2 done, and now the one that probably will have the craziest mod lineup of them all,
If
Origins.
you know where the champion
Yeah, and
is,
might
you
also
must tell
crash
me.
just as much as
She
Inquisition.
is a
I don't know.
hero,
That one's gonna be
a woman that the Templars
that one's gonna be a
respect.
treat. Let me tell you.
Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. She may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about?
Now here's something, as we're waiting for this to kind of wrap up, that I want
that case,
to pose a
I wish
question
I could
to.
help you.
Yes.
I would
Just
like to
tell me
have,
one thing, then.
for our
Is the champion
protagonist
dead?
of Dragon Age Origins,
I doubt that.
be the most fucked up face I can come up
Then
with
you are
in
free
the
to go,
tool set.
Varric.
They're just like not even human, right? Because when you think about mods with Origins, I mean, they could be like completely like the brightest blue skin you've ever seen. It could be anything, right?
Oh yeah, so I like it's polygons. I want a mess of polygons for my.
Well, how do we even explain though? Like, what's the how do we make a little story? I feel like that's the one grounding element is we try and come up with a little story for them.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
That is no coincidence.
So I guess my question is, should we stream
So,
me
do we
creating
proceed with the
this
original plan,
horrible
or keep
character so
looking?
we can at least workshop it with everybody?
I think that's reasonable enough. Is it? And we said we were going to do human noble, right?
No, we're going to. Well, we don't know because we can do technically we can do anything. We want to do a dwarf male, but we can still do literally any opening we want to do. They're disguised. So we are playing a dwarf, a male dwarf. But after that,
that's what it was. We were going to do male dwarf with the human noble opening to make him be like a Tyrion Lannister type. And we were going to say that was how he got the chip on his shoulder.
Maybe. We could also put a chip in his tooth. Unrelated. But, so yeah, something like that. We don't have to do the... I don't know. Like, I feel like human origin, you got a lot more options for, like, strange things. But that's not necessarily... Like, we can probably have the... God, what's that? That guy... the knight guy that dies in the origin, but there's actually a mod to bring him back, and he has, like, lines. God, what is his name? Gilroy? It's not Gilroy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I'm spacing right now. Yeah, I don't know.
don't know. Yeah, so maybe we'll do the human noble origin, but we're actually playing a dwarf. He could probably also be a mage, honestly, too. Gilmore, that's it. Thank you.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Florence and the Machine, right?
Yep.
Nice stuff, right? Like it's a really good, it's a good song.
It is, yeah. I think isn't this made for this game, or did I make that up? I don't know.
No, it's not made for the game.
Okay. I do think there is it's edited for the game because this has Dragon Age 2 music in it. Like I think there's probably like maybe 2 versions.
Yeah, I mean I know the song is on an album of hers and I quite liked it.
I can just imagine Caitie sat at a table with sheets of paper listing every Dragon Age Origins choice going, what would be the most terrible combination? I mean, you're not that wrong.
A bit, yeah.
The song wasn't made for the game, but this version is. Okay, that's what I was wondering. We need against the mainstream dwarf with a holier-than-thou attitude. Isn't that... I guess that's kind of what has that not been what we've been doing? Minus the dwarf. So I feel like with this, so we have a human, a canary, and a dwarf for Origins, and then Dragon Age 4, we just do a silly elf. I feel like is where this is going, right?
I think that's the plan, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't regret it. Like they have like, oh, it's the scaled ones now. We're like, oh, we gotta do one of those. Did we answer the question of who slew deer? Oh, well, I mean, like it's Versache, right? Because she won the battle.
Yeah, no, definitely. She is the slewdiness queen of all Kirkwall.
I will say, though, we did have to put on more clothes going into that battle, so I don't know about that. That does take down our the sleut meter. So what's next in the future? That is a very good question. So I know everyone's thoughts on it, but I do want to finish Anthem because we said we would. We're gonna fucking do it. We're gonna finish the main story. It's gonna be a thing we're doing. I'm putting my foot down. We don't even have that much left to do, I think. Then again, I said that about Dragon Age 2, and look, it's been 3 hours. I don't know about that. So I want to do that. So that'll be 1 week at least.
I'd say it'd probably take us at least a couple weeks. I'd say.
Oh, definitely. It'll take or Anthem.
Anthem, yeah.
Yeah. So I think in like 2 weeks is probably how that's gonna go down, and then. I'm not quite sure. I don't know how long it's going to take me to do the mods, to be quite honest. I'm kind of hoping 2 weeks is as long as we need, but if I'm having trouble throwing everything together, might have to be longer. In that case, we'll probably do like maybe another multiplayer thing, or if you want to do your Skyrim, you could do that.
I mean, multiplayer could be pretty fun, actually.
Yeah. I'll have to figure it out. You gotta finish The Witcher as well, Caitie. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna...
On the to-do list. We're not really sure where, but it's on the to-do list.
Yeah, it is on the... I haven't given up on it. I just have highly considered it. There's a difference there. I also need to finish Sailor Moon, which I've just been so busy I haven't really been able to stream on Fridays. So that's my bad. Sailor Moon will also come back, but that's kind of unrelated. Yeah, honestly, right now I'm just glad that we don't have to ever worry about meeting in the middle again. Like all Dragon Age 2 streams will now be mine. You know what I mean?
Right, that's true.
That'll be nice. And all Dragon Age Origin streams are going to be or I say yours, but it's kind of ours.
And then eventually you'll get to... God, how long do you think it's going to take you to do your Canon Inquisition stream?
I was actually thinking about that, and I don't know. My average hour for a full playthrough, I think, was like 160 hours.
Oh, boy.
So, that's how many... Like, if you... That's 80 episodes, if every episode's 2 hours.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so I think I might have to do some... Because I know, like, definitely when I play, I sit there, like, for a couple hours and fuck with armor and stuff. I might have to do that, like, off-screen or something like that. I'm definitely going to have to... It's going to be a lot. Then again, like, what am I going to do until Dragon Age 4 anyway? I might as well just take the full 80 hours. Like, fuck it, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So... Oh, will you be voicing the Warden? That is actually a very good question. You're going to have to read out all the Warden lines.
Oh, I am. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Well, because I'm behind. Because the time I see it, 30 seconds of silence will have to be passed by.
Oh, this will be interesting. Okay.
So you're going to have to come up with a warden voice.
Well, I mean, there is always the fan. Hello, I am the warden.
You just always say that.
Oh, yes. You know what? That's what I'm doing.
Oh, it can't be that. We can't have however many episodes of that's the only thing.
Just 2 hours of me saying hello, I am the warden. I'll figure. I might have to figure something out for that.
Oh no. I wish there was a mod that, like, even if it wasn't good, like, adds in a voiced warden. Like, maybe if it was just, God, what's what I'm thinking? The robot voice, you know, like text to speech. That'd be great.
Oh, right. Hello, I am the warden.
Oh, goodness.
Favorite part of the Dragon Age 2 Versace stream? Do you have a favorite moment?
I don't know. I guess I'm... Oh, sorry. Oh, the credits are saying BioWare Mythic. That's a thing that used to exist.
Yeah, that is a thing that used to exist. You're totally right.
Yeah. What did BioWare Mystic turn into?
Nothing.
Oh, it just closed.
Yeah, they just closed it down.
Because I know a couple of them turned into other things.
Yeah, there was a BioWare Sacramento at one point.
Yeah, I actually just did a video on that. BioWare Sacramento turned into Capital Games, which is now running the all of EA's mobile games. Not
There you
all of
go.
them, but a lot of them. Fun facts. Anyway, also that didn't even start as BioWare Sacramento. That started as something else. Okay,
Yeah, it was never really BioWare. They named it BioWare Sacramento for whatever
Yes.
reason.
Yep. Oh, the boob window debate was pretty good. That is true.
Boob window. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like my favorite memories of this is just getting your reactions to all the terrible costumes I could find.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, I can't think of a particular costume that I was very proud of. But actually, know what? Meredith. Seeing Meredith for the first time was really good because I was so excited for people to see that.
I was gonna say similar like that. I remember that moment especially. That was that's when you knew we had gone full blown anime craziness with this.
Yep. Those are pretty good. The chat's reaction to getting Fenris back was also pretty funny, because I'm a terrible, terrible person as I drop shit everywhere. Meryl was a choice. Oh, that's true. Meryl was.
Emily Grace says Barney Frozen Berry Cupcake says Jordan's rant about Carly Rae Jepsen. I mean, I kind of think that might be up there.
Both of those are both those are very good as well. I'm kind of sad we won't have a female warden to A, keep it going, and B, give us the iconic "Can I get you a ladder" line. Doesn't that happen with male wardens too, or do I not know much about it?
I don't remember.
Not either. How about the weirdest part of the entire stream? I mean, the entire fucking thing, right? Like, all of it.
The homeboy debate. I quite enjoyed the homeboy debate because there was that moment of realization for me where I was like, all right, I can see it. I can see why perhaps that might be a weird choice of word.
That was pretty good. I feel like this is at the end of the year and you're all signing yearbooks and you're kind of sad because, you know, like you're just going up the next grade this year, so it's not like that big of an issue, but it's still kind of like, oh, this giant chapter of my life is over. Oh no, I'll never be in 8th grade again.
Meanwhile, we'll be back next week.
Yeah, really. Hags, everybody, hags. Is that still a thing people do in yearbooks?
I have no clue. First of all, John Riccatello.
What?
How about Mr. John Riccatello, the old CEO of EA?
Oh.
Yeah, we're now in the corporate leadership part of the credits.
I don't remember that guy. This was like well before I was paying attention to video games.
Yeah, Riccatello was the CEO for the longest time, and he was sort of like the hated one, like, for the longest time.
I mean, the current guy looks like a Stepford wife, so I don't think he's doing too great either, but...
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. People are going to give the CEO of EA crap no matter who it is, I think.
will the DAO stream be the end of you two streaming together? I don't think so. At the same, like, I'm going to say no, but I also don't know what we're going to be streaming after this. So,
It's very true.
Yeah, I know at least I want to try to do something with Mass Effect, because I've only ever played it once, and I probably need to play it again.
I think that's probably the way to go. There just isn't enough stuff in there as far as mods to make it silly in that sense.
Yeah, I probably try anyway, but like it's gonna be minor. If anything, we'd probably sell it as like Caitie makes dumb choices in Mass Effect.
I mean, I think there's a way to just have a very small crew, get a lot of people killed, that sort of thing. There's some interesting that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mass Effect. Yeah, it'll still be. Well, I say it'll be a while, but like, actually, how long will it be to? So like this, Origins, or this was 15 episodes. Tomorrow, I believe, was 17, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
And Origins is probably might actually be the same amount of time as Tamar. So yeah, that's not that long. Which yeah, we're kind of getting close to a year. Oh god, yeah. Did we pass our year anniversary?
For Codex added?
Yeah, I think we did.
Probably. Yeah.
No, we totally did because we started streaming in July. Okay, hold on. What if it's today? That'd be fucking wild.
Oh, that would be.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down. Okay, the first episode was on July 28th! Ah!
Wait, no way.
Yeah!
Shut
Holy
up.
Shit.
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious. Holy shit!
That is wow. That's actually really awesome. Well, happy anniversary, everyone.
Oh, that's wild. Wow, yeah, the very first thing we did was the Tamar episode, July 28th. Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
We didn't even plan that.
No, we totally did not. That's why today had to be the finale.
Yeah, that's why today had to be the finale. Oh, wow. Let's pop some champagne. Yeah, do you have any champagne over there?
No, I got some more scotch. That's about it.
Down it all.
Oh, wow. You're right. July 28th, 2018.
Yeah. So yeah, here's to another year of whatever. Well, I guess with that, if we probably add 2 weeks onto how long Tamar did it, and that's when we're gonna start Mass Effect. So
yeah.
God, I'm still like my mind's blown that it's been a year.
Yeah, no, I honestly I would have been sure that it had already passed, to be quite honest.
Yeah, that's what I would have guessed too, because there's a lot of streams all at once. Because I think, we probably streamed tomorrow Saturday. You streamed Sunday, and then I streamed that Tuesday. So that was 3 episodes all in July. Actually more than that, maybe. No, that's it. 3 episodes in July. Yeah. Man,
We got a lot of content in 1 year.
we did. Yeah.
Right?
How many videos is it? Like, let's. You're actually on the account, so you probably go into videos and say how many videos we have streamed, uploaded, whatever, what have you.
I could, but I would alt tab off of the game.
Oh, that is true. Okay. Well, it's I don't know. It's a good number.
It's a lot. Yeah, I mean, so that's, all of Dragon Age Inquisition, your Dragon Age Origins run, my Mass Effect Andromeda run.
The Dragon Age 2 run.
Now the Dragon Age 2 run.
Yeah. Half of Witcher 3.
Or the Witcher 1, you mean?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Witcher 1. I was looking at your Witcher 3. Most of Anthem, and then we could have beat Anthem if we really wanted to.
Right, yeah.
That's a thing.
And a little bit of Sailor Moon thrown in for good measure.
That's true, with my lovely VHS icons. I enjoy making those. Anyway. Let's, how about, as we're waiting for these credits to end, what are some other games, maybe non-BioWare games, that you'd like to see us stream this next upcoming year?
It's a real question, right? Because there's sorry, Kane Dean, 1 year, several muted mics. there's the issue of there's a bunch of cool story games that we could do, but then it's like, well, even though we do sort of tout it as streaming games that are story focused, at times, in particular on the dual streams, we just kind of run off on weird tangents.
Oh, totally.
So, like, on our individual ones, I think it's more about pick a good story game. For our dual ones, I guess it's become more like, what's a thing that gives us material that we can riff off of?
Essentially, yeah. And I feel like there's going to have to be some moments where, like, maybe we do, like, a multiplayer game, you know what I mean? Like, Divinity, I guess. I feel like I like Divinity more than some of you guys, but...
I like Divinity. I really got into Divinity 2 from the last time we actually played it.
Yeah, Saints Row 3. Saints Row 3 is a very good game. Have you played that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Briefly.
I did like that game. So yeah, we can find multiplayer games that we can riff off of, and you're supposed to riff off of it. That's a thing. I feel like we would definitely play Cyberpunk. Maybe not together, but definitely on this channel.
If and when Red Dead Redemption 2 ever comes to PC, that's got to be a thing.
Yeah. That's more your speed than mine, but...
I do love cowboys.
We do love cowboys. Or maybe try D&D. Maybe. I don't think you're a tabletop guy, though, are you?
No, not... I mean, not like I'm against it. Just never got into it.
Yeah. I feel like there's also a lot of prep work. Like, we would need more than 2 of us. We would need other people. And even if we did get, like, a whole thing, like... Scheduling for D&D is the worst. Because you're, like, all... However many of you are have to be free. And then someone's got to be a DM, and, like, I'm not a big fan of that. So, I don't know. That's...
Ooh, well, that does it for Dragon Age Exodus, also known as Dragon Age 2. Crap, is there anything else? That we went over 3 hours. This has been a long one.
Yeah, I think this is good. But, man, yeah, that's... Guys, thank you so much for not only sticking through us for this episode, but sticking through us for a whole year. We appreciate all of you. And sorry we didn't kill Meryl's clan. Nah, we needed to end this. But yeah, Jordan, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, just thanks everybody. It's been an awesome, really fun year. I can't believe I'm still blown away that it's exactly July 28th. Sometimes I will say, and Split the Veil and Codex Added, sometimes I feel like we're just very fortunate in many different ways. We just get lucky, and so I guess this is one more thing where we lucked out.
Indeed, I completely agree. But guys, thank you so much for coming. I'll see you Tuesday. Get out of here. Go home to your lovely families. Go to sleep. Go eat. Go have you.
Thanks everybody. Bye.
Bye.